And then I said, that's not a camel. That's my wife. Anyways.
It's like the third stream in a row.
I told you. It's a trend. I'm going to do it. No one's going to stop me.
You're absolutely right. No one is going to care enough to stop you.
Exactly.
All right. So, let us begin. Let me just make sure it's streaming properly. It is. Oh man, it's almost like somebody could be in chat. But wait, what's this? No one is. That's fine. Oh whoa. Let me just announce in another server that I'm streaming. How
Quick
are
question.
you all doing? Oh, sorry. Please go ahead.
Oh, I said I'm procrastinating because I was like, I don't need to pick new spells and all that. And then I'm like, oh God, how much does Healing Word heal for? So I'm panicking. Well, more rushing.
Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Everybody fucking panic.
I feel that in my
The second, I don't know why, like I always play a healer, but like I'm a terrible healer.
Well, maybe you should try to be a little more combat based.
See, but no, here's the thing: no one wants to play a healer, and then everyone needs a healer. So then I'm like, I guess I'll be the healer. Kitty, get off my paper.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No, my cat is standing directly on my paper.
You know how to tell if there's a Minecraft player in the room?
Oh no.
Who felt anxiety?
Yeah, I've
I
watched
didn't.
enough Minecraft streamers. Oh, thank you for the heart.
Yeah.
I have announced it on 2 different servers that I am not normally posting on, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, any shroom, let us begin. If y'all are ready, or do you want to chat a little bit? It's up to you.
I have 5 extra seconds to figure out how much Healing Word heals for.
We'll chat for another minute.
Thank you. I still need to figure out how suggestion works.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Just a second, please.
I am hopeful for you all, but hopeful is the extension of my powers.
How many times have you been hopeful for us? You can't tell, but I'm doing air quotes right now. And we've just disappointed you.
Not as often as I've disappointed my parents.
I don't know your relationship with your parents. That tells me nothing.
Sorry, lunch is ready. I'll be right back. As soon as I have a plate ready, I'll be right back. Sorry.
No worries.
On the bright side, Healing Word is a bonus action.
That's good.
Yeah. Continue.
Oh, I've been hopeful for you all each session. In some sessions you go beyond my hopes. In some sessions you fall a little short, and that's okay. That is okay.
Yeah. Part of me wonders what would happen if I chose enlarge or small. Like, what would cardamom do with that? Make a giant muffin?
I guess, probably. Or enlarge herself, which is what I had in mind when I suggested the spell.
Did someone say muffin?
I was gonna create a large muffin, but then I got suggestion because I literally was like, I can't choose odd number suggestion, even number, enlarge, and small one. And I rolled 3 odd numbers and 1 even number. So it's like, okay.
The gods have spoken.
Yeah. Lightning strikes in the background.
Have you both gone and blessed your dice today?
Well, usually when my cat's near, it goes very well. So I put it near my cat.
We're gonna walk up to the fragment, and then the cat's just gonna be like, "Bye."
Oh.
Little tube to my dice. Aw, no, Kitty. He could choke on that.
All right.
You can start.
All right.
Oh, there, I found suggestion.
I think you'll really like that spell. So, is everybody ready?
Emotionally, no, but here we are.
All right. So, does anyone want to do recap of last session?
There's some really hot orc guys.
Last session.
Didn't someone
We-
die?
Yes. We rescued DJPB, or not rescued. We put DJPB in his proper tower, so he can now roam throughout the jungle unabated. But once we leave the jungle, he can't follow us any further. We had someone die. Honestly, their character wasn't around long enough to, and I can't remember their name, and they've already changed it.
Mildred?
Mildred, yes.
Yeah, I think they liked me.
And that's because we found out about the blood moons. Fuck. And cat person joined our party. They're not here today, unfortunately.
They're here in spirit.
We finally returned Jeremy to Jeremy.
I regret that. That's what I regret most during my campaign.
And we made our way to the area, and because the arcane mines were very, very, very much sounding like they were going to be a super hard fight, we decided to make our way to the orc/minotaur village area, and we're on our way to meet the Minotaur Princess.
You are actually going up the stairs, but before you did,
Oh, we had a shopping trip.
That's right.
Oh yeah, shopping trip!
We all have new outfits. We look super snazzy.
Because we didn't want Lily to go in just tattered clothing.
I don't know why. Tattered clothing's great.
It's not 2012. We don't need that kind of ripped jean energy.
Oh, you're right. All right.
Shows me and Cardamom will be fighting in a dress.
No, you can change after this.
Yeah, but I like to think she's fighting in a dress.
Okay, that's fine.
For the aesthetic.
Of women with swords.
Technically, she's a mace, though.
All right, so let's begin. All right, so you all are walking up the stairs. Lily is uncomfortable in a suit, but going along because you all were like, you have to. And as you reach the top, there is a small room. As you look around the room, you see maps on the walls, what appears to be strategies, plans, and assortments of other things. And then you see, looking at one of the maps and drawing on it with an oil pen, a minotaur lady hanging from her horns, jewelry. It practically hangs down past her head. And she's in clearly very nice clothing. She seems enthralled with the map that she's drawing on right now.
Christ, when you said hanging, I thought, oh my god, is she hanging from the ceiling? Is this so dark?
No.
No.
Can I just are there any guards or anything?
There are
that
no
we
guards
can-
in here.
Okay, I knock on the door frame and be like, hello?
She turns around. And
I-
you see her eyes dart between you all rather rapidly. Well, hello.
I do
What
a curtsy.
surprise.
I do a curtsy and I'm like, and I say in Minotaur, hello, Princess Elizabeth. And then I kind of like gesture for like other people to bow because I'm thinking I don't want to get a royal mad.
Yes, of course. I'll bow as well.
All right. She just looks at you two, seemingly in approval. Lily does not bow or curtsy. She just stands there staring.
Like a polite staring or a, oh my
Yeah.
god, it's a minotaur staring.
Like a polite staring.
Okay. I'm fine. If it was like a uncomfortable stare, but it's a polite stare.
She looks at all of you. So, what pleasure does some non-minotaurs have for coming here? And you as well. I'm not sure we've met.
Nomadic, and I put my hand out and I'm thinking, is this what royals do?
She very gently takes your hand and shakes it.
I try very much not to like accidentally hurt her because I've been known to crush people's hands and during handshakes. Just very delicately.
What brings you to the death carcass?
Is that where we are?
Cool
That's
name.
what I've been heard it's called.
I turned to Yukio and I'm like, you can, I trust you to explain. Oh, they're muted.
You all seem incredibly dressed up. What's the situation?
We couldn't let the princess lay eyes upon such drab commoners. So of course we've dressed up for the occasion.
Like do that whole Will Smith thing, and I just present Godfrey in his white suit.
All right. So she just seems to just kind of nod, just like, okay. Well, have a seat. And she like moves some like maps out of the way so that you have like clear seating. And she like sits with just piles of maps next to her. What's the
Oh.
pleasure? Or why'd you come?
Do you know who the Dark Crown is?
Of course.
We were quote unquote sent. I just kind of ran into these guys to go take care of that. So we have to collect these little gems and activate the ranger towers. We also have these tokens. Also, how did you handle the blood moon yesterday? I hate to be brash, but like that was crazy, right?
I mean, not really. It happens quite frequently.
Oh, I'm from Nightingale, so
Can't say
I'm
I've
not
heard of
really.
it.
It's a small. There's like 200 people. It's not a big village. I turned to Godfrey and I'm like, "Do you? I don't know what to say. You start talking."
Of course. So, I notice you have quite a few maps around. Are you a cartographer? Maybe a strategist?
I like to think of myself as a strategist, but I have no. Yukiko, you're fine. Um, I have no army to strategize with until I am crowned queen, but unfortunately, that's probably not going to happen anytime.
Say that.
Say again?
Sorry, I'm eating tater tots at the moment. I said, "Oh, don't say that."
I mean, the chance is next to none, so I'm just having strategies prepared for maybe one of my descendants to take the throne and be able to use them.
You could actually really, really help us, because, like I said, we're fighting the Dark Crown. I know some of your citizens are telling us about treaties. You got anything with them that you have to tiptoe around, or?
The Dark Crown? Oh, no.
you could help us strategize.
Well, the issue is I cannot. Um, you are not a big enough group to strategize with. Um, and unfortunately, I won't be crowned queen until I do something that is that a queen would do. Something, a powerful feat, one would say. But unfortunately, there are no powerful feats to be done.
I mean, your economy looks good. That's nice. That's pretty powerful.
It's a closed system, unfortunately.
Yeah. Why is that? Why, like, I know there's a force field around, but I forget why that is.
Well, that's so that the Dark Crown does not escape Linrin.
So, if we were. Also, I'm very sorry if I'm acting a little weird right now. I've actually. This is so embarrassing. I've never actually met another Minotaur. Like, I was adopted by humans, and, like, my village was human, so, like, it was a little crazy for me.
Well, I'm glad that I can be the first. It's a pleasure.
Too. But, sorry, lost my train of thought there. Do you have any, like, soldiers or
No.
insight on the Dark Crown that you could provide us with backup and we could be like a small army?
I have no soldiers. Not until I'm queen.
Ah,
In addition, it would be violating a treaty to allow an army to go with you to the Dark Crown.
that's fair. We honestly do not want to break any treaties. That would be really bad of us.
Well, the treaty states that none of our minotaurs or orcs can leave our area.
It's weird.
So we are bound here.
It's weird.
Hmm.
bound.
What if we ask one of the gods that grant you permission? A little divine intervention.
Also, Yukiko says, Your Majesty, if I may, there aren't just three of us. There are five others wandering around the road, and also we have taken down several fragments already as is. Uh, or four, you're right, because Lily's there with you.
Just politely staring.
You've dealt with fragments before.
Shall we demonstrate?
Take look. Which one's the mild one? The one that can talk sense. The second one we got.
The second one you got was DnD.
I want to say her name's Lily.
And Lily is the knight with you. Anyways, plus you're in the light tower, so none of them can even activate.
Oh,
Yeah.
just show him the fragments.
Interesting. Do you mind if I take a look?
Certainly.
Sure.
Which one do y'all want to hand over? Lana? Okay.
Yeah,
She
Lana.
takes Lana and she's just looking at it. Very intriguing. And you see she stands up and clears some maps off of a table and moves the top of the table. And you see a pedestal with a thing. Do you mind if
Oh.
I try this?
Yukiko, you're good with this? I don't say that in game. You good with that, Star?
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah. As she's doing that, I'm like, oh, if it does work, like the whole room glows and kind of shakes a little.
And she puts it in. And she puts it in. Nothing happens.
I guess we have other fragments. You guys want to try them? Oh, sorry, it's text.
Let's try them all.
Better safe than sorry. While we're doing that, I turn to. Yeah, it's still worth a shot. I turn to Prince. I'm like, do you have any gems? Like,
Also,
they're.
which fragment do you want to hand over next?
I think Godfrey's holding them, so.
Oh, let's see. What to hand over?
Oh, light dagger. She puts in the light dagger.
Hey.
Nothing happens. We do have
Oh.
a number of gems.
Now, those gems, you may or may not know this, are activate some towers. Could we bother you for some?
How many do you need? You see, she goes over to a box in the corner that just kind of looked like a table, and she opens it, and it's full of gray gems.
Gray?
Gray.
We needed orange, I thought. Ah. What, Godfrey, what do you think is a safe number?
Perhaps 5 at the maximum?
Yeah, that's what I
She
was
picks up
thinking
5
too.
and puts them in front of you.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I put them in like my sack. I'm like, that's very kind of you. Now, you look like an expert strategist to me. Do you know anything about the Dark Crown that like would be like, oh, if you come get around them, do this?
What do you mean?
Like, have you noticed any weak points to his strategy? Have you noticed any patterns he seems to follow?
He's not very directly aggressive. However, he does have a few of the former royal knights wandering around.
Is that
Whenever I
Lily?
collect.
No, I'm not saying that in game. Sorry.
Okay. And whenever I gain a few too many gems, they come running my way. And so then we have to break them.
Actually, we may only take one gem because when we were outside with the blood moon, our current gems turned into giant spiders.
We used to have that issue. That's why we keep them in the light tower. They won't activate in the light tower.
Yeah. Yeah, so we might just take one if that's okay. Just
That's
better
fine.
safe than sorry. I put back 3. I mean, 4.
Yep, and she puts them back in the box. What do they go to?
The giant spiders?
No, the gems. Why do you need the gems?
We place them into ranger towers, of course.
Ranger towers.
And then it activates them, and then like I think the one time like what happens when we put the gem into it? It just weakens the Dark Crown?
No, it just lights up, and you're not really sure what happens with the ranger towers, but it allows you to communicate with the rangers. You see, she picks up 2 more and hands them back. We have 3 ranger towers here in the Death Carcass. Actually,
Very
better yet,
useful.
see, she clicks a button. You see a minotaur comes up. You see, she hands the gems to him, all 3 of them. Deliver these to the ranger towers and have them put in immediately. Thank you. That was incredibly useful information. Now, you said
problem.
you've been able to defeat fragments before.
Yeah, it required a lot of teamwork. And then I point to Yukio. I'm like, she's kind of the brains of that operation.
Maybe I can help you and you can help me. I can help you when finally you're ready to fight the Dark Crown. And in exchange, you can help me become queen.
I enjoy this idea.
Yeah, this sounds mutually beneficial.
I've
I'm
I've
for it.
spoken I've spoken with the elders before, and the elders are the ones that ultimately decide. and they've said that if I can defeat a fragment, or if I can defeat the fragment issue that we have, then I can become queen. I don't know about the other fragments, but this one is incredibly dangerous.
Curiosity. Is it by the whale carcasses?
We're on the whale carcass.
No, what's that one orc? By the mines, like where you guys drill for oil?
It's close to one of the mines, yes.
Okay, I think someone pointed out, they were like, don't go there. And we're like, we're probably gonna go there.
Yukiko says, "What element does the fragment take, milady?" Um, and she looks over at you. Um, I don't know what element it would be. It digs, if that helps.
Probably Earth?
Perhaps.
That
I'm not sure.
seems like a safe bet.
I don't know about the other fragments, but whenever anybody gets remotely close to it, it comes out and kills them.
So no one's even gotten from like a distance a description?
I'm the only person who's been able to get a distance description. And for reference, this is the only fragment that you've encountered so far that's already activated.
Oh, because they're mining, it probably activated it.
And now it just kind of goes around. It's this large creature. I don't know how to describe it. It has
Did you draw
these
it?
huge. I did not. It has
Mhm.
these. I'm a terrible artist. It has these huge paws and it digs. And it's quite terrifying. It seems like it was at one point in a rocky area or an earthy area, so it would dig underground. But here it can't dig underground.
Now, this, I'm not sure what my teammates are thinking, but just putting ideas out there. Could you stop the mining, like all operations for today? Because maybe the sound is making it go a little off. So maybe if we enter when it's quiet.
Well, it normally does not attack anyone unless they get close.
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah,
usually fragments don't usually, like, at least up to point we've encountered, they haven't usually been activated. So I'm trying to figure out what's activated it.
She puts the wind fragment in, and nothing happens. Well, if you're interested and are serious, I will send you with the horses, and I'd like you to go to a nearby ranger tower. I will have it cleared for you, and so that's where you will stay for the night, and then in the morning, we will go hunting.
I like the way you think, lady.
Well, I'm sick of it killing my people.
Also, this feels like an extenuous. I can't talk. A little bit of an extra thing to ask for, but we've been using a cart up to this point. Like it was, I work for my parents' bakery, and we just had like our little food cart, and we've been using that. Do you know anywhere that could either repair carts or give us like maybe a metal cart?
I mean, I've heard of a singular blacksmith. He, from what I hear, resides in the volcanic area.
That could be useful. Yeah, just wondering because like I didn't
Well,
get the all-season
I
tires, and
can give you the directions. You'll have to go through the mountains, though.
take them just because hopefully this will be taken care of, and then I can deal with that.
Oh, and then Yukiko says, to expand on the what you know, my lady, each of these fragments is inhabited by a hero from 500 years ago who seemed to have had their spirits trapped inside, and each hero was from a different part of the world. A different part of the world. I mean, the world does wrap around, but interesting.
Kitty, get off. Sorry.
All right. Well, we will work things out. By the way, what's your plan to get through the poison fog?
Poison fog?
I beg your pardon.
We did
Yes,
not know of poison fog.
Around the castle, there's a giant poisonous fog, and
Hmm.
we probably would have attacked by now if it weren't thanks to it.
Perhaps the ranger towers will help us be able to dispel this, or maybe the fragments.
Yeah, wind fragment could maybe. That makes sense, right?
Well, I don't know if that would work, but I certainly
a
hope
shot.
you have a plan, because you're recommending that we take an army through it, and I don't know how that would go.
We'll see. We like to think while we walk.
All
So
right.
we'll
I
head.
will see you all in the mornings. Right outside, there will be horses waiting for you, and then you can ride those to the tower in which you'll be staying. It will be activated, and thanks to all of you, we should have all these ranger towers activated by the end of the night.
Why, how generous of you, daughter of Athena.
I beg your pardon?
That's a compliment.
I see.
Also, I was hoping to ask you something. And I turned to Pi. I'm like, you guys can head. I'll literally meet you downstairs. This is good. Is everyone downstairs? I don't know.
Godfrey and Yukiko, did you go downstairs?
Sure, alrighty.
That's Godfrey. He's a little, as she her the side of her head. um, but Yukiko, do you go downstairs? Okay. Yeah, Lily does.
Okay. So, like I said, I've never been here before a day in my life, and I was adopted. Do I happen to look like anyone you know, or do you know anyone who was maybe missing a calf roughly 21 years ago?
I'm sorry, I can't say that I do.
And you have no idea how a minotaur could have gotten out?
No, I don't. I don't know how anyone could get out.
Are all the minotaurs here?
There is two at other places. I know the hero, if what your friend Yukiko said is true, then the hero that once resided here 500 years ago, he is a minotaur and he is somewhere else. And then there's also the blacksmith, but I highly doubt that he's your father. I'm sorry.
I don't know. And I like point to like the pure white fur, and I'm like, I thought it might be easy to figure out because I know in cattle it's hard to get pure white fur, so I thought maybe.
She just
I don't know.
She just kind of gives you a hug.
I just like pat nicely because I'm like, I don't know what to do.
And then she just lets go and she's like, but when that force field comes down, you will have my people's aid in finding them.
Honestly, I kind of like look down the window and I'm like, I think I found a family. Don't tell them that. They're gonna get cocky if they know that. And then I give her a muffin, but like it's a really good muffin.
Okay.
And I walk downstairs a little sad.
All right.
Okay, you guys ready to go?
I am indeed.
Okie dokie, let's roll.
All right. So you all get on horses and begin riding to the Ranger Tower.
I don't talk because I'm all afraid these horses talk.
Do you think any of these horses can wield a knife?
I don't want to find out. So we're still in our fancy clothes, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so we look very majestic on these horses.
You see Lily, who clearly looks uncomfortable, in the suit. But as you all are riding, she clearly has like knowledge of like how to expertly ride a horse, but at the same time, like she clearly hasn't done it in 500 years. And while she's been getting a little bit stronger, she's still not much stronger than when you all
This is what
started.
happens when you skip breakfast.
This is what happens when you skip breakfast for 500 years.
Exactly. Also, yes, Godfrey. Mini minotaurs or baby minotaurs are called calves because we look like calves.
Ah, yes. This does make sense now.
All right.
Because
So
the human part's usually covered in like a velvety fur, so we look more cattle-like.
as you all pull up in front of the Ranger Tower, you see the light is on, but no one is inside. You can go up now. You can explore the area. There is a mining area nearby that you can explore if you'd like, or you can do whatever.
What day is it?
It is the end of the day. It is becoming evening.
I say we go upstairs and talk.
That sounds like a good idea. I fear what may be in those mines. Only Zeus and maybe a couple other gods may know.
Hades?
Hades, definitely.
Yeah, it's underground. That's his territory.
That's not how that works. But okay. All right. So you all head up into the thing. Um, there are bedrolls prepared for you, and
It's
the
nice.
Ranger Tower is activated.
Can't we
I-
converse with the Rangers?
You can.
Do you guys wish to speak with the Rangers, or should we just go to sleep?
Probably best if we talk to them, set up a game plan.
Alright, now how do I work this thing?
Shakes it aggressively. Get out!
I'd like you to roll me a investigation check.
All three of us?
No, just Godfrey, because he's the only one currently trying to figure it out.
That'll be a 6.
You have no idea how this works. Actually, if you remove the gem, it'll probably work.
Don't move the gem.
Are you certain?
I tap on the gem just slightly. Can
Okay.
anybody hear me?
It seems to be. You see a little white line in a circle seems to be radiating down it, but then it doesn't seem to pick up anything.
Can I do an investigation check on it?
Go right ahead.
Let's see if I get any advantage.
Don't forget, up to 3 people can make 1 check.
That's a 14.
Okay, so looking at it, there are 2 like gear-shaped things around the side of the pedestal, but they seem to be right next to the top. They appear to have
Point that at the party.
They seem to have some kind of dots on each like gear piece.
So like they click into something?
You're not sure?
Look for stuff that can click into things.
So, do you want to start moving it, or do you want to start finding other things to click in? What do you mean?
Trying to move it.
Okay. Yep. It starts sliding, and as it slides, you hear static.
Oh god, I hope I didn't break it.
You're playing with Zeus's power.
Yukiko, would you like to roll an investigation check?
Yeah. Let me do that here real quick, and +1, that's a 10.
You're unsure of how to work the
Traitor.
machine. All right. So
Design is foreign to me.
Shut the window, Jessica. It's so cold.
what do y'all want to do?
Can I just we can't roll another investigation check?
That is correct.
Can I roll a perception check?
What are you trying to perceive?
So I'm currently fiddling with this, and by the way, I'm about to grasp at some straws here. So as a baker, I work with my hands a lot, and I have a lot of muscle memory of opening cans, using can openers, using various baking tools. Does knowing how to open things give me a perception check?
You do not have proficiency with stoneworking.
Damn it! I look at the edge. I'm like, does anyone have proficiency with stoneworking?
Nope.
I tried making a statue once. It did not work.
Try it. Do a perception check. I believe that counts.
See, Lily walks up and starts messing with the gears and starts rotating them in opposite directions.
Honestly, I trust her.
And you see, after a few seconds, the static begins to clear up. She just taps the gem here. Hello, this is Ranger Tower 10. How can we help you?
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm so glad Lily's here.
Lily had to roll a history check, and she had advantage.
Makes sense.
What do y'all want to say?
Well, it's your idea. You figure it out.
Hi there. Sorry, that.
Hello.
Okay. What tower are we in right now? What tower are we? I can't hear anyone.
No one said anything.
Okay. I can never tell. What tower are we in right now?
You don't know.
Hi, we're the visitors that Princess Elizabeth escorted into one of the towers. Do you know anything about the fragment thingy over that digs underground? Do you know anything about that?
Oh.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I
we
handed
would've
to
dealt with them already.
you dealt with the fragments already?
We
No,
would
no,
have.
They would have if they knew
Oh.
more.
Oh right, yeah, the poison mist.
That's at the Dark Crowns.
Dark Crowns.
Gotcha. I should have planned what I was gonna say. I do that awkward thing where I'm like, can you hold on for a moment?
I guess.
Cool. I have no idea what I'm gonna say. Someone please think of something.
I have something.
Honestly, sure. And I give the phone to Godfrey. I'm like, this is Godfrey.
Hello.
Hi.
I have something to ask of you about this area. What do you know about it?
To be honest, not much. We have a
I
treaty.
see.
Rangers aren't allowed in the Death Carcass.
How did these towers get here?
Beats me.
Any terrain advantages that have been mapped out beforehand.
Like I said, we're not allowed in the Death
I
Carcass.
understand.
Just wondering. Just
Your princess seems to have a pretty good advantage from that tower, though. Does she? Maybe she's mapped out possible points that maybe provide a better strategic, better strategic point.
We wouldn't know.
Well, no, I don't know. Why did you?
okay.
Why did we need to speak with people?
I thought we needed to. I thought that was like a goal.
Question:
Okay,
How
just,
many towers have you activated?
This would be number, not including the light tower. Well, including the light tower in the jungle, and all the ones
Excellent.
your princess had activated today. That would be 7.
All right. And so their princess is not Princess Elizabeth.
Wait,
who's
are we talking to the
princess?
actual? Are we talking to the rangers that
Yeah.
sent us in here?
The Rangers are over. You're talking on the pedestal, and the Rangers are in Ranger Tower. The numbered Ranger towers are the ones around
Okay.
the place. Basically, they're the ones emitting the force field.
Okay, I get it. Okay, I understand. We just had a little we had a misconception here. So these are the people on the outside, not the minotaurs.
Correct.
Cardamom, darling.
Hi.
Oh, let me see. Let me think. I honestly don't have any questions for the rangers on the outside. We know what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Also, are you the ones that are at the center of that power field?
What do you mean?
We've been tracking a power field. It seems to be very quickly moving around. We picked it up in the gem forest, and it traveled through the swamp. Kind of lingered in the swamp for a while. Then it went down in the jungle, and in the swamp and in the jungle, it amplified, and then kind of seemed to dim down a little bit in the jungle. And now it's in the Death Carcass, right around your area.
Probably
Okay,
us.
yes, then.
That just might be the blessing of the gods.
Okay, good to know.
I would say yes, that is probably us. We are carrying purified fragments with us.
I'm gonna assume that those are the things emitting the field.
Yes, I would imagine so. To my best guess.
All right.
I'm not a scientist. I'm a paladin. goddammit.
Just so you know, we're not the only ones that can probably track that.
Understood.
So thank you for telling us that.
Yep.
I turn to them like, do you think? And I point and I make like a crown gesture. I'm like, you think they've been tracking us?
Maybe.
Okay,
It's quite possible.
maybe we should just say night to these guys and get
And
some
just
rest.
just a reminder, Princess Elizabeth said when she's collected too many gems, people from the Dark Crown have come and tried to stop her. The Royal Knights.
Oof.
So when you have 2 or more fragments on you, you emit a power field. And when you have too many gems, you also emit a power field. That power field can be tracked and followed.
Well, that's not best. But
Good,
it's
we
what
learn
have to
this
deal with.
now.
Well, well.
However, each individual fragment doesn't emit a power field because they're individual fragments.
Well, anyways, I think that's the end of the conversation we were thinking about having. Just basically a progress report. We're alive, we're kicking, we're doing the best we can with what we have.
Like, okay, I think that's a good night from us. So,
All
good
right.
night.
Enjoy your time. And then you see Lily just moves a gear and it turns off.
We actually learned some stuff from that conversation, which I did not expect would happen.
Mhm.
So we need a plan, don't we?
Plan would be helpful.
Okay. So, underground, already active, big pause.
It's not underground, but if it were in a more earthy area, it could go underground.
Let's lure it into. If we could lure it into some water, maybe some really dense, hard rocks, that might be best.
Well, I remind you, you are on giant dead whales. There aren't rocks or water.
Hmm. We're gonna have to see what the area looks like before the fragment activates, so maybe we can figure something
It's
out
already
on
activated.
the fly. Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to shut down your ideas. I'm just trying to present them so that you don't show up and you're like, fuck, wish I knew that.
Mm.
Well, something activated them. And I'm
So we could-
assuming it was the act of the mining.
We could use this as a lure.
What do you mean?
Well, we could find some land where we'd have the advantage, and we could lure them with something, a similar sound or activity.
Just a reminder that that the fragment does not attack miners unless they get close.
It's quite the conundrum. Probably shouldn't be, but we'll have to see what the area that contains the fragment looks like. That's probably going to be the best way we figure out how to deal with it.
Perhaps so.
Not perhaps so. Most likely so. Put it into a realistic perspective here.
Though we could receive a blessing. Yes. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll start praying now.
I make muffins or?
And I'm going to get ready for bed. Because it's nighttime and we should sleep.
Yeah, I'll make muffins in the morning.
Okay.
Shh.
Praise into slumber. Oh my god. Godfrey, remind me what race you are.
Human.
Okay. The reason I asked is because if you were an elf, you would just have to meditate, and your meditation could be, just what's it called? Your meditation could be your prayer. By the way, Krillini is in chat, and he says, "How are you?"
I'm doing okay.
And I'm alive.
He also says, "Who plays human in D&D?"
I don't know. It seems like a pretty basic bitch to me.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I always thought elf was basic.
Nah, human.
All I know is like someone offhandedly said, you can play as a minotaur, right? And I was like, what? So then I made my next
Yeah,
character a minotaur.
I think I just casually mentioned it because my first ever character was a minotaur. Um, Krillini asks, are they at least a variant?
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
truly
you really
basic.
Yeah, you really are a basic bitch right now. But that's okay.
How does it feel?
I needed a human character. It's my first.
okay. Okay, that's
For
fair.
you, it isn't basic.
If it's your first, that's better. He said his first character was a gnome. Very nice. I played right before 5th edition came out, and I played a minotaur, and his name was Tiffany. He was great. I would like all of you to roll me a d4, please.
To make me walk all the way to my dice.
All
Ugh.
right, time for caltrops. I rolled a 3.
Got a 2.
3.
Okay. The threes, please re-roll.
2.
4.
Okay.
6. 8. Who do we appreciate?
Um, also, for reference, poet. So out of game. Carlini just mentioned how tall gnomes usually are. Remember, the child in the other campaign is like a gnome child, and he's almost 5 foot.
Yeah.
Gnomes are usually like 2 foot. And all of you call me crazy when I say, why is the child so tall? And then you all are like, that's normal. No, it's not.
We're just
For
all
no.
gaslighting you.
Don't do it, Dad. That's mean.
He said people used to throw them at the enemies. Uh,
Tis
He thought that was like.
the life of a gnome. You exist to be a living projectile.
it's the
Here's
dream.
here's the thing though. He's
That
just
is
wearing really tall boots.
By the way, Carlini, I do want to say thank you so much for the follow. I know I didn't mention it before. I just like casually looked over my phone and I saw, oh, I got an email. What is it? And my email was like, you got a follower. I was like, wait, what? I need to look at the chat. So I'm sorry about not seeing that before.
You know what? We're gaining traction. It's really good.
Oh, you were a druid and you didn't even have a dagger. Oh no. Anyways, Cardamom, you as you drift off to sleep, you open your eyes and looking around, you are in the swamps.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Here comes the anxiety.
I just start like pinching myself violently.
Okay. As you pinch yourself, it hurts quite a bit
No.
because sometimes when you pinch yourself, you also pinch yourself in real life. However, you also might not be in a dream, so you don't know.
Oh no, 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 no. Can I look around to see if I recognize, like if I see the party?
Looking around, you do not see the party.
Okay. Okay. I may be dreaming. I may be dreaming. Calm. Calm.
Cardacom.
Yes.
You hear nearby. So, do you want to make that a deal?
Oh God, it's you.
I don't shake hands. Sorry. Come on, even if it's not for a deal.
Wait. What am I listening to? Can I like? Do they see me?
You don't see them.
scream out, "Don't shake that guy's hand! Don't do it!"
What do
Or
you
you
see?
can
Take a look
sign
around.
this contract.
That's even worse. That is even worse.
Let me read it. Do you want to start walking around, or do you just want to stand there?
I'll start looking around. I'm like, "Don't, no!" And then I just run around to see if I can find anyone.
Looking around, it's not long before you see the Shadow Man speaking with a cloaked individual.
I want to. Can I I want the Shadow Man to see me. I want that bitch to know. Can I try to get his attention?
Yeah,
Like-
you can try.
Dude, I throw a rock at him. I'm like, "Over here."
As you try to pick up a rock, it turns to dust and reforms.
It's not good. I walk over, right beside them.
The figure is reading the contract. You see, he goes,
Please, I just want you out of my swamp. I don't see why that's such a difficult request.
Can I? Oh God, is there any way I can see the stranger's face? If I just angle myself,
if you angle yourself, there's largely a shadow, but you can see their chin.
Cool. What skin color, chin shape? Give me the details.
All right, so it is exactly 90 degrees. No, I'm joking.
Thank you.
Uh, so looking at them, they are rather pale, and with a smaller chin. Um, but the individual seems to be focused on the contract they're reading, and you see they sign it.
Wait, can I see the name?
No, they just sign a signature.
Yeah, but what can I read the signature?
No, it's you know how some people's signatures aren't their names. Yeah,
It's a. Oh, I should have signed with a fake name. That's such a clever idea. Damn it. Oh God. So is there any other? How tall is this guy? Or are they a guy?
you don't know. They are certainly shorter than you,
Everyone is.
and you see
So-
you see the Shadow Man signs it.
Very well. Glad doing business with you. Now get out of my swamp.
Cranky old bastard.
I'd like you to roll me a perception check.
Okay. That's just a D20.
Yep, with your perception modifier.
$16.
You see his name, which I will send to you in DMs. And you can choose to lie to everyone else about, or you can tell
What?
them the truth.
Hmm.
That is up to you. And for everyone else, she might lie to you.
Why would you tell them that? Now there's gonna be an air of suspicion.
No, that's OOC. I'm not allowed to have an air of suspicion.
Indeed.
Oh God, I can't pronounce that. That's such a. Okay. Is the individual still standing there?
They turn and begin walking away, and just like,
Please get out of my swamp and don't come back.
Do I
I'll-
see any
I'll
horns,
fulfill- they
cloak
don't have-
horns?
They don't have any horns coming out of their cloak now.
Okay. Or poking up, causing it to. Because when you put fabric over horns.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Okay.
You do see a different shape, but you don't know what it is. It's definitely not horns, but the figure begins walking away. You feel yourself drifting away. Would you like to resist?
Yeah.
All right, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, that's just a flat d20 plus my wisdom.
Plus your wisdom saving throw modifier.
Do I have? 19.
All right, you're able to remain.
Can I? Is the Shadow Man holding the contract?
He's currently rolling it up.
Oh God. Can I look at it to see if I can see anything?
You look over. Roll me a really quick perception check.
Ah. Why do I keep leaving my dice? That is a perception.
Yes.
18, 19 again.
All right. So, looking at it, you see the line "When I kill the Dark Crown" as it shuts.
Okay.
Or more
Maybe.
accurately, when the signed party involved kills the Dark Crown. And you
That's
see
very.
you see the contract disappears after it's been rolled, and he just kind of settles against a tree.
Like try to put my hand, like try to like get his attention to see if maybe it's possible. Like this is probably a memory, but still.
Okay. Roll me. I don't know what check that would be.
I'm just trying to poke him.
Okay. As you try to poke him, he turns to dust, and then as you pull your arm out, it reforms.
Still see that individual?
They are walking away. Yes.
I chase them.
Okay. You're able to catch up, and you see they are walking out of the swamp, and they are walking towards a huge, what appears to be like a giant ball plateau.
A giant plateau?
Yeah, it's a
Sweet.
giant
I'm gonna write
cliffside,
this down.
but it's right next to the swamps.
Okay, I keep following them. I want to see where they go.
And she or they, I say she because you said, is it a dude or a girl? And I was like, I'm not gonna say. They stop and they turn, and they just seem
Do I
to
see
look
the
around.
face? Just
You
need a face.
you do not see the face. I'd like you to roll me a history check.
Bold of you to assume Cardamom knows anything about history.
No,
So
it's
that'd
not
just
history.
be-
It's just memory.
That'd just be a flat d20 then. That is a 15.
So, looking around, you or history check, thinking their chin looks slightly. You think you've probably seen it before in something. And you hear their voice breaks the air. Who's there?
Who? No one?
No one is not a name.
No one is a name. What's your name?
I'm not a cyclops to be slain. State your name.
Saffron.
For those of you that didn't realize, that's an Odysseus joke.
I got it.
Cyclops.
Saffron. Interesting. Where are you and why are you following me?
I was asleep and I woke up here and I just saw you talking to the Shadow Man.
I don't believe you. Tell me the truth.
I literally just did. I don't know what you want from me.
Roll me a persuasion check.
That is a 17.
I see. And why has the Dark Crown sent you after me?
Oh, no. I am not with the Dark Crown.
Really? Let me guess, you're with that stupid wizard.
Be more specific. I know a lot of wizards.
Ah, so you are. Good.
No,
You'll know to leave me alone.
no, I don't
Tell
work
him he
with
can
any
go
wizards. I
sick.
know wizards. Those are two different things.
She turns
What's
me
the name of the wizard?
right?
No. What's the name of the wizard?
Like you said, you know him.
I don't know him. I
Isn't
say
that
I know.
convenient that you know him 1 second and the next moment you don't?
Oh my god. I know people who are wizards. I may not know your wizard. Just tell me his name.
He's not my wizard. He's a scoundrel. I want nothing to do with him, and you can tell
Just,
him such.
I don't know him. Can you just tell me his name, please?
Where are you? Who are you? And why are you here?
I fell asleep at a ranger tower in the Minotaur Orc area. I
I've
woke
already
up
been
here and
there.
I witnessed you do.
I've already been there. Believe me, you weren't there.
I. What year do you think it is?
Excuse me?
Trust me, this is important. What year do you think it is?
I'm not playing your games.
Humor me. What year is it?
I'm not here to humor anyone. Humor yourself.
Out of game. What year is it?
Um, what was it? It was like 70 or something like that. Or
700 something.
Yeah.
Could I just make up a year?
Sure. We can scroll back and try to find it, but it's pretty. Here, give me one hot second because I might have stored it somewhere. I apologize. I did not expect this to become relevant again.
Oh, you should have always expected that. I don't know why I lied about my name. I thought, oh, this is a villain. I guess we can say that's her middle name.
And where did I put it?
I can just make. I was gonna say 715.
Okay, 7:15.
Well, the year's 715 where I'm from, and it was Tuesday. So what year is it? Do you agree?
What do you say? What are
I'm
the
saying
exact words you say?
because when I went to sleep, it was 7:15 Tuesday, and it was roughly like 12 p.m.
I think you've just lost your mind.
Okay, then what year is it?
How about you wander in your own peace?
Oh no, buddy. No, we're in this now.
She turns around and begins walking away.
I follow her. I'm like, what year is it? Just answer the question.
Why? Why do you care? And why are you following me? Who sent you? And
No one sent me. I woke up here and the year was 7:15 and it was Tuesday. What day is it? What year is it?
you see, the figure pulls out glasses out of their cloak and puts them on.
How many lenses? One or is there only one big lens? Are they a cyclops?
No, there's two.
Okay.
They point their hand directly at you. This is your last warning. Leave me be.
You haven't answered any questions.
And as you say that, fire emits off of their hand in a large, spiraling circle at you.
Can I cast suggestion on them?
You could try, but you need to deal with the fire first, as it's rocketing at you. I'd like you to roll me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Correct.
That is a 15.
You jump to the side as the fire goes past, and you see it goes through a tree.
Okay, I cast suggestion on them.
As you try to cast your spell, your magic does not work.
Jesus Christ. Why can't we just have. Can you please just answer the question? Look, I was here to destroy the Dark Crown.
According to your logic, it's impossible for you to be here. So I see no reason to humor you. All this is a waste of my time. I have deadlines to meet, and you're slowing me down.
Can I put my hand on them? Because I want them to see them turn to dust.
Okay, you begin approaching as a fire shoots at your feet. It is even burning in the water
Water?
because you're in the swamp.
Oh, shoot. Why can't you just answer simple questions? I know I've had a very long. How long has this quest been going?
You all have been here for almost 2 weeks.
It's been a long 2 weeks.
Leave me be. And you see fire emits off.
God,
of
you're
her fists,
frustrating.
and she's beginning to fly away with fire.
Fly. Oh, you shouldn't have made a deal with that guy. That was one of the greatest mistakes of your life.
They land on a tree branch. I read the contract. I know what I signed.
Really? What did you sign then? Because all I know is that guy's a no good trickster. You may have just signed your very soul away.
Oh, trust me, I already erased that part.
Oh. Well, you're obviously very clever. Too
And you're
bad what
obviously
happens to
very
you.
not.
Too bad what happens to you, though.
What's
It's a shame. No, I'm crazy. And then I walk away. I'm like, I clearly know nothing. No, you're doing everything right, sweetheart. Don't worry. And then I walk away.
Are you patronizing me?
No, what? I can't. Someone say something?
You're going to regret that decision, Saffron.
Walking away, I can't hear anyone. I'm sorry.
They
you
rock
say-
it off.
That did not go well.
And you awake, and the rest of the party is already up and moving.
Guys, I had a really weird dream.
I've had one or two of those.
Hey, do any of us know a Gregory Reed how do you pronounce that? Ethiopia? Estin Devedon?
I'm not sure if I've heard that name or not.
Put it in chat. Because I can't pronounce it. I had a dream. And have you guys had those dreams where it's like clearly a memory of someone else and you can't interact with them?
Mm-hmm.
I had that, but they could interact with me.
Weird.
And they threw fire at me. Also, I did lie about my name, so if someone screams at me, it's Saffron, just know they're referring to me, which is weird because I just used my sister's name, and that was probably not a bright idea.
You see Lily just looks
'Cause-
at you. Why did your parents name you after spices? I don't understand.
They thought that, well, they're all bakers, and like, they thought it was cute. That and I'm white like a cardamom flower.
She just looks confused. I would have had a very different name by that logic.
Well, they wanted to name me Milk, but they thought that was inappropriate. And I stand up. So someone else may have signed a contract with the Dark Crown, and I just caught the end of the contract and said, when you kill the Dark Crown, or when you defeat the Dark Crown.
No,
Like, I'm
it's
not.
a kill.
Kill? Cool. I don't sound crazy to you people, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, you do, but all of you have sounded crazy since the beginning, so this is nothing new.
Exactly.
And there's the vote of confidence from Lily. Thank you.
Hmm. Honestly, I think that's might be who. Also, they had. I only saw their chin. It was a tiny, pale chin,
And it looked familiar.
and it looked familiar to me.
You hear a
But
knocking on the door.
oh, how convenient. Go downstairs.
Yeah, you see the minotaurs on their horses are waiting, and you see an orc as well.
Any of them cute?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. I won't do anything with this information. It's just she had a hard night, and it's just okay.
There's a joke. There's an inappropriate joke I can make there, but I'm not going to.
Is it the horny joke?
Obviously.
Get a new joke.
Why don't you stop encouraging it?
You all are having this conversation
As
as you're headed on your
like
way.
a satyr. She has never been with guys like her own
Okay,
race or
we're
like an
moving.
orc.
We're moving.
This is the eye contact conversation
So-
we're having.
What has the princess filled them in on?
You don't know, but they're just riding along with you all. When we arrive, these are the men that have volunteered to come with. And upon our adventure, we will stop the the fragment. And I do have to ask, would you all be willing to help me with something?
Hmm?
Depends what that something is.
I do like helping.
Well,
I do have a particular issue that has arrived. And that is, how do I put it without sounding stupid?
You don't have to worry about that with this party, trust
There
me.
are sky whales coming out of a dead sky whale.
Like
and-
baby sky whales?
Yes, and I'm not sure if my men are particularly adept for the situation.
I think I know someone that might be able to help.
Yeah, weirdly, we might have a solution for that.
Weirdly enough.
Well, hopefully soon we can deal with all of this.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the guy I saw, or at least the name he signed.
Jeez. All right. We're talking and writing, I'm guessing.
Yep. And also, I just made a change to the server that you all are going to hate me for.
Is it idiots? Oh my god, I just saw that too. His name is Greed.
Somebody who's always after souls? Well, that's interesting. So, as you all are riding, the horses slow down as you all approach an area. All right, so right up here, and it is where two whales are leaning against each other.
Majestic.
Right over here, this is where the beast lays.
Cool, 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 cool.
And you see gouges in the whale around. What do you all want to do?
Wow, this is quite the pickle, isn't it?
May I change into my armor?
I thought we would have done that in the morning, Godfrey.
Yeah, I assumed you had previously.
I was AFK.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We're good.
I would have done so.
Can we assume you still have the couplings on? The little lightning bolt couplings?
I'd like to keep those on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I will. Let's see. What can I do? Let's ask this ourselves that.
Are you all
Hmm.
ready for the battle?
Should I put the goggles on? I feel like it's gonna be dark in there.
We're not going in. He's coming out.
Thank you for that tidbit of knowledge.
Readiesby probably could be, unfortunately.
She points to the gouges in the whale.
Okay, I could do cakewalk. It comes out and it's hopefully it'll be trapped there. We can just wait on it.
All right. Does that mean you want to Leroy and just run in?
No, that would be stupid.
Okay,
That was just for
okay.
comedic effect.
Okay. Just
Do you
wanted to
guys
make
want to
sure
do
I
the cake
asked.
trap? Cake trap? How?
I'm
Yeah.
for it.
You go. What are you thinking?
uh,
What exactly
I'm
does
not
that
sure we could
affect?
trap it in there if it's tunneling underground.
Cakewalk. Bake cake within a square of 1/2 cubic meters. Can be thrown 20 feet away. Must take a wisdom saving throw. Creatures who fail.
He's not a
Spend.
creature.
He's a creature?
He's
He's
not a
not.
creature. So
Uh,
cakewalk will not affect him.
Never mind. He's not a creature, apparently.
All right. So, anything y'all want to do? You see, the princess looks ready to engage. As does
So
her men.
Let's-
we're gonna assume in the morning I made the muffins, right?
That's what you said last night.
Okay. So I'll give a muffin to Godfrey and Yukiko, and I'll give one to myself too. So you get to add +2. Oh no, my spell modifier is +4 to your next roll.
Godfrey, here's the survey of the area. There are gouges in the whale, and around you see at the point at which two whales like lean against each other. That is where the fragment is hiding.
Kind of whales.
Sky whales.
Well, like blue whales, sperm whales, shark whales. What are we saying?
Trust me, Cardamom doesn't know.
Jessica wants to know though.
But Jessica's not in the game, is she?
I will DM you after this asking for specifics. I want you to
Okay.
know.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any better strategy unless somebody wants to suggest one.
Also, you see one of the men ride on their horses over. Do any of you not have weapons?
Oh yeah, I pull up my mace.
Oh, we're all armed to the fucking teeth.
Mhm.
I remind you, we will be riding on horses against this. It is very fast.
Dang it, I
Well-
should have gotten the mountain.
Lucky for me, because I held on to it from last time, I've got a lightning bow.
Do the others have some kind of long range?
I do not.
Spells. Even though I could use a bow.
He hands Godfrey, Cardamom, and Lily a bone bow. It's not
Oh.
nearly as good as the bow that Yukiko has, and it might break soon. However, it will allow you to be able to shoot arrows, and he gives each of you. You will need to keep track of these specifically. Yukiko, you don't need to keep track of your arrows. These are just specifically because they're bad arrows. 5 bone arrows.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Are
let's
you ready?
let's go and harass this thing as we ride around and try to freaking kite it as best we can.
Wait,
You
could
should
that
bring-
sound blast thing do anything? Like before we start doing anything?
You're unsure. Sound barricade. If it gets within range, it will. But keep in mind, your horse will also be within range.
Yeah. No, like the thing Yukiko has, the necklace.
Oh, the amplifier?
No, I don't
Yeah.
have. Well, yeah. Wait, I took that back, didn't I? Just for
Yep.
safekeeping.
And you see one of the guys notches a bow and arrow and kind of points down the thing. So they're going to shoot and draw it out through shooting it.
Okay.
Are you all ready?
I'm ready as I can be. Thumbs up. Let's do this.
Can I ready in action to when something comes out of it to shoot firebolt at it as a cantrip?
That's fine, but you will be taking your first action.
No, it's okay.
A firebolt is a bonus action to prepare it and then an action to throw it.
And I'll be on a horse, so I guess I won't have to run. So
Yeah.
okay, yeah, sure. Also, don't forget everyone has the muffin to +4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all I
Alright.
really wanted to do.
All right.
Since they're readying a shot to shoot at it, I'm going to, alongside them, ready a shot to shoot at it. Because the more the merrier on damage, right?
Yeah.
Just gonna do a volley.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise attack's probably our best bet.
So, just a reminder, Godfrey, do you have any actions you'd like to prepare for your surprise round? Also, I'd like all of you to just roll me initiative.
Roll initiative, suckers.
Team.
Ooh,
All right,
that's a 7.
that is with additives 21.
All right. All right. Who is the next highest?
I got a 14.
Godfrey, what did you get? Godfrey?
He got a 7.
7.
7.
So I'd have to call my dogs. So I'm just gonna mute myself real quick.
Okay. All right. It's yeah, that is fun. All right, so starting at the top of the roster, this is like one of the first times Lily is at the top of the roster, but she's not doing anything for this. She's not doing anything. Next up is Yukiko. What would you like to do?
Well, like I said, I was readying an arrow to fire, and I'm going to fire it at it,
Okay.
just like the rest of them are.
All right. Minotaur's fire. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom check.
That is
And-
going to
And add
be,
whatever bonus your bow gives you, because I don't remember offhand.
That's 18.
Okay. All right. So you fire, and the Minotaur's fire. Godfrey, what would you like to do?
On back by the way.
Since she's back, Cardamom, what is it that you'd like to do?
So I was preparing an action to launch a firebolt
Okay, go ahead
over
and
there.
roll your hit.
Okie dokie. That is a 17.
All right, and then Godfrey. What do you
What?
want to do? And then
Let's see. I could use Sacred Weapon on the Bumbo.
You're
Ooh.
not within range of sacred weapon on it, but good idea.
You can do it when you're in range.
Wait, what is the range of this?
I believe it's 60 feet, or it's 120. Either way, you're not within range.
Alrighty.
All right, so you all fire. So arrows rain in, as does a firebolt. The firebolt does not hit,
Damn it.
but then you
Okay.
begin to hear a roaring within.
Okay, I'm gonna get ready.
All right, rear your horses around and let's kite this son of a bitch.
As
Whoop.
you all see oil flying in all directions.
Probably not good for it.
As you see, this huge monstrous creature is digging its way to you all. If you were on softer ground, it would have dug under you. But thankfully, you're on a whale carcass.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's like I said, let's get the horses ready to run and let's kite this thing.
All right.
Wait, the
It-
princess is with us?
Mm-hmm.
Would she do that?
Well, she has to be one of the people that defeats the fragment. That's the only way she becomes a queen.
Weird
Indeed.
political system.
You may learn
So it begins barricading out and it starts digging at you all. Lily takes the first turn because she nat 20'd on her initiative.
something.
So proud of her.
Her initiative is essentially 99.
Yeah, she's no matter what, she's going to be the first. Unless somebody with a higher modifier rolls also a nat 20. And so, as you all are preparing, you see she begins riding towards it, and she prepares her bow. And you see as she fires directly on it, she deals. All right, she deals a little bit of damage. Not much, but a little bit.
Okay, better than nothing.
Yep, better than
Yeah.
nothing. And you see she's trying to ride around it. Yukiko, you're up next. What do you want to do?
She may be a little weak and she may have been gone for hundreds of years. She may know what she's doing here. I'm gonna follow after Lily. I'm gonna follow her lead.
Okay.
And I will be firing one of the electric arrows this time.
Okay.
Ooh.
Roll the hit, right?
Yep.
Or is it big enough? Okay.
Yep.
That
it
is a 23.
All right, you fire it, and it lands directly in its side. Go ahead and roll me your damage.
What was the? I forget what the added damage from the electric arrow was.
It's the electric arrow spell, isn't it? The lightning arrow spell.
Let me look that up real quick since I don't actually have that attached to it for some stupid reason. Arrow DnD 5e. Lightning arrow, that's right. Target takes 48 lightning damage on a hit.
Okay.
So let me roll you 48 here, as well as the arrow damage.
No, the arrow turns into the lightning arrow spell.
Okay. That is going to be 13.
13. All right. You blast it, and it seems to be it seems to take some nice damage from that, but yeah.
It's my turn, right? Or is it ahead?
So as you blast it, it seems to be very angry about that. And it seems to just give you an eye. Now it's the Minotaur's turns, and you see two of the Minotaurs, or all the Minotaurs and orcs that aren't the princess, just look
Or
at it
me.
and run away.
No!
No, you freaking dirty cowards! I'll have your
As
head.
if I thought, wait a minute. Oh god, it's my turn next?
You're gonna pay for your abandonment. You're gonna help us defeat the Dark Crown. And there won't be
Suggestion.
running away next time.
I have suggestion.
Mhm.
Is it
And
my turn?
you see the princess just looks at them with just like a disgust because they're running away like cowards.
Cowards.
Try to bring him back. I'm gonna try to bring him back. Like I get where they're coming from.
Hey. They are cowards.
Ah, you really orchestrated that one well.
Ah. Okay, enough of the jokes.
So whose turn is it now?
The princess.
Okay.
And you watch as she pulls out a ball of fire and shoots it right into the trail behind the fragment.
Burn, baby,
Because
burn.
I remind you, it's digging through a whale and it's throwing up oil.
Oh, it's not made of oil?
No.
Okay.
It's gonna burn.
As you watch as the trail just catches flame and begins chasing it, and you watch as its eyes like fill with fear as it's trying to dig away.
Nope.
All right, Cardamom, you're up next.
Okay, I'm gonna try to bring our backup back. How far are they?
They're riding as fast as they can away.
30
No,
feet?
Cardamom, we need your help.
30
30
feet, way
feet?
more.
Oh, okay, never mind. I can't do that. I'm just gonna yell at them. I can't believe I thought you were all cute. Hoping that might may affect one of them. I'm just gonna do firebolt at them. Maybe they have oil on their hands. Could I aim for their hands?
You want
Cardamom.
to aim for the running away men?
No,
Okay.
no, not the men. No, I yelled at them that I thought they were cute. At the thing that's digging,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
assuming it has oil on its hands.
It does. So
I
go
want
ahead
it-
and roll me your to hit.
Panda, send me the good vibes.
I believe in you.
That's a 19.
See
Gonna
the good
feel
vibes.
The good vibes.
vibrations.
So do I roll damage? Or did
Yeah.
that?
Go ahead and roll damage.
And would the hands catch on fire because there's oil?
They do indeed.
That is 5. Yeah, 5d10. And is there like fire damage?
Firebolt. Firebolt
Yeah.
does not deal 5d10.
Oh, that's 1d10.
Yeah, no, that's a cantrip.
Oh.
That'd be the most powerful cantrip of all time.
In that case, I miswrote it down. In that case, I don't know what firebolt does.
Firebolt, 1d10 damage.
1d10. Okay, where?
Go
I
ahead and
think
roll
this
your
is my
damage.
All the same, that was an excellent aim shot, because you kind of were feeling the
Because if we blow off its hands, it can't dig. That's 7.
Okay. You deal 7 damage as you watch as it begins catching a flame all around.
Cool.
Give me a second. It deals a little bit of extra. It's not weak to fire, but fire
It
seems a
sure-
little more effective
It helps. Because
because
I'm
of the
assuming there's
terrain.
like oil underneath the nails.
Yeah.
Really getting at that cuticle.
It's more claws than nails, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you watch as they are digging away, or as it's trying to dig away from the fire, but it is on fire. Godfrey, you're up next.
All right then. Let's try. Let's see if I can shoot an arrow at it.
Eat the muffin.
I thought I already did.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I wasn't
did.
sure if you did. Dang it.
All right, let's see. That'll be a 16 to hit with the bow. Well, arrow.
You just whack it with the bow. Take that.
Whack.
That
Alright,
what happens when you nat one with a bow. You
So
just
go
hit
ahead
it with
and roll for your to hit.
I rolled 16.
16. As you shoot the arrow, it just it like goes into the fire and just burns.
Oh. Like, did
Yeah.
I hit it or?
No. You did not.
Oh, okay.
grazed it.
What if I use this extra attack?
You have an extra attack. Go ahead and use it.
All right. Let's try another arrow.
Okay.
And that'll be. Oh wait, a muffin. That'll be a 17.
All right. You shoot the other arrow, and it also grazes it and falls in the fire.
Oof, that's a high hit. Or high avoid.
All right. So the fire continues to chase it. And you watch as it narrowly avoids the fire, or not the fire, the arrow. Now it's its turn, and now it's time to choose who it will attack. As you see, it turns with anger towards one of its sources of damage.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no, indeed, Yukiko, as
Uh-oh.
it begins chasing after you.
Wow. It's a big creature.
And it is about 20 feet away from you, and it will reach you next turn. All right.
Hmm.
Lily responds with trying to chase after it. And you see she shoots at it, hits. All right, and she doesn't do a ton of damage, but she does some because the arrows really aren't that effective. But Yukiko, what would you like to do as this monster jigs at you and is chasing you at max speed as this trail of fire chases it?
Dang, this is gonna be tough. Hmm. 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 I don't. My horse probably couldn't get away fast enough, right? Even galloping at
Um,
max speed.
Unless you were to give up your action to dash, you would basically be able to extend it for another turn at maximum.
I'd do that.
It's dashing at me at max speed. It's on fire, so arrows aren't actually hitting it all that well. Any like exposed like eyes or anything that I can see, or is it just the usual elemental monster?
It's kind of a mix between like it has a face and it is an elemental monster.
Could we
Hmm.
get more oil on it? Like, let's say for your action, you use your dash, but you turn it towards the whales.
Well, it's already on the whale. The whale is the like terrain.
Okay.
That's why when it digs, it's just digging up oil.
Are there any big pools of oil like in front of me or to the side of me or anything?
Not particularly, no.
Crud.
All of this is skin, and it's the thing digging up oil.
Well, there's something I could try. And it's going to require like an acrobatics roll, most likely. And it's going to be really difficult. But what I'm thinking I could do is I could actually have the horse slam on the brakes, jump off the back of the horse with my axe, and just cut into it as I'm going along its side as it's running forward.
You do have a muffin.
I do have a muffin.
You can +4.
Okay.
You know,
So you wanna stop your horse, jump off the back, and just jump at it.
Yeah,
Would you
jump
take
at it towards
would you take fire
more
damage?
towards its side if I can, though. I probably will take a little bit of burning damage. But the idea is I want to try to angle myself so that I go along its side and cut it from freaking mouth to tail rather than into its maw.
Alright. I'd like you to roll me a dexterity check to jump off the horse and prepare yourself to do your giant slash.
Let's see. My athletic my acrobatics check and my dexterity check are about even. You know what? I think I will roll this one clean. Nat 20, baby.
You jump off and you prepare yourself in the perfect position. Go ahead and roll me your to hit.
All right, my 2 hit. That
If it's
is
bad,
going
add
to
muffin.
be-
She can't eat a muffin mid move. She has to eat the muffin before she does the move.
It.
Because, yeah.
With my +5, that is 19.
You begin slashing into it, and I'd like you to roll me a second dexterity saving throw to keep yourself like steadied, I suppose.
Okay. That is 15 even.
Okay. So you begin slashing into it, and you don't go quite as far as you'd hope. But go ahead and roll me, I guess, double damage because of how much you were able to hit.
Oh, nice. Let's see. Let me find my D12 here.
And plus that nat 20. That nat 20 helped a lot.
Oh,
What? It helped.
yeah.
Hmm.
We are looking at a total damage of 24.
Okay. So you slash into it. Have you ever watched ReZero?
Mm, hold on. Let me refresh my memory. Give me a second.
Subaru, and every time he dies, he just resets to like the beginning of like the arc.
Mm-hmm.
So you have seen it?
I've seen a few episodes of it, yeah.
Have you seen the whale episode?
No.
Okay, never mind. So you slash into it down the side, um, and land next to it, and you do unfortunately take fire damage, um, but you don't take a ton. You only take 6 fire damage. Um, but you land beautifully.
Given how it could have gone, 6 damage is pretty good.
And in the process of landing, I'm going to use my bonus action to use one of my casts of my Shield of Faith,
Okay,
giving me an augmented +2 to
that
my
is.
to my
I
AC.
hope that's enough. What's your AC now?
With bonuses 18.
I hope that's enough. I don't know if it will be, but I hope so.
I
I already.
gotta try. I gotta
Yeah.
try the freaking hard stuff because the easy stuff's been getting us in trouble.
You see the Minotaur princess. Off of her hand comes a witch bolt. As you watch as the lightning strikes into it, she deals a little bit of damage. And it seems to very much not like that.
I'd assume that.
Yeah, usually you don't like getting damaged.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but it just depends on the day. Cardamom, you're up.
Okay. So I see you go on the ground. I'm gonna try to scoop her on my horse so she's not just vulnerable standing there.
So you want to ride at the fragment.
Yep.
You will arrive to her at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
go
just
ahead
don't
and
want her vulnerable.
roll me a strength check. And Yukiko, I assume you're gonna try to get
Mhm.
on the horse. Okay.
That is a 21.
You pull her up, and you are next to the fragment, and it is its turn soon. All right.
Okay.
Godfrey.
All right. Let's. Am I in range to cast Shield of Faith on Cardamom?
I believe shield. What's the range on Shield of Faith?
60
60
feet.
feet.
Then you're good. Yeah.
All right, I would like to do that.
Or do you have Sanctuary?
I also have Sanctuary, but that's a bonus action as well. But
Is it? I thought that was a full round action. Oh no, it is a bonus action. Never mind.
All right.
I'll take
and
it.
I would like to. I suppose I'll just right away for now get some distance from that thing because I don't really want to get caught on fire, and I'm running low on arrows.
Okay. All right. The fragment turns, and so you know this is the smashing fragment. As it turns, it swings its arm at you all. Cardamom, what's your new AC?
What did Godfrey boost it up to? How much boost?
Plus
I
boost.
added 2.
Okay, so turns out I've had a shield the whole time too, so that's 19.
Okay. As it swings, Cardamom, you recognize what's going on, and you're able to jump off the horse. Yukiko, you're not able to jump off in time
Mm-hmm.
as you get swept by the horse. The horse is very dead as it goes just tumbling down the side of the whale, and you take quite some heavy damage. That is 23 bludgeoning damage.
I am -3 health.
So you all watch as Yukiko falls unconscious.
This is
Shit.
unfortunate.
And
Healing spells. I have healing
Cardamom,
spells.
the fragment's attention turns to you because you're the next closest.
Okay.
All right. Lily begins riding over towards Yukiko. She won't make it this turn, so she takes a shot. Fuck.
Did she fumble?
Oh dear.
Cardamom, I'd like you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Yikes.
That is a 15. Oh wait, 15, 16, 17, 18.
You're able to dodge out of the way as her arrow flies by your head.
What shit?
Ooh.
What have I done to you?
You could tell it clearly wasn't intentional, but like she's too crazed right now to realize that she almost killed you.
It's funny.
It's a good thing you didn't roll below a 10. Let me just say that. All right.
Eek.
All right, Yukiko, roll me a life or death saving throw.
All right. That is 17.
Okay. And I'd like you to roll me, and that's one life. And I'd like you to roll me a luck check about the fire
Okay.
because the fire was going to continue to damage you. So
That is 19.
the fire does not damage you this turn.
Okay.
So you don't take an additional death. All right. Next up is the princess, and the princess throws another firebolt. Cardamom, roll me another light, or roll me another dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Nice.
fuck your dice.
Okay, that's 18, 19, 20, 21.
You dodge out of the way as the firebolt goes over your head in the opposite direction from the arrow.
Oh, I know it's not intentional, but it feels intentional.
All right. Cardamom, what would you like to do?
Okay. Can I, as a bonus action, can I cast Healing Word on Yukiko?
What's the range on that?
Great question. Would love to answer that. Let's see.
Great.
Because I wrote down it's a bonus action, 1d4 plus my spell modifier, but I did not get the range.
Most healing spells are touch, and I'm hoping this isn't touch because you can't.
It's Healing Word.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Because how do you touch someone with your voice?
You talk on them.
60 feet?
60 feet. She is not in range.
Can I run closer? Dash closer?
If you try to dash closer, you will. The fragment will get to take an opportunity attack.
Should I risk it?
It's up to you.
I think I'm about to do something really stupid. Can I climb on top of the monster?
You can try.
Okay.
Mm,
I know does okay, before I do this, what's the consensus of the group?
no.
No, what do you think?
I think
I-
this is a really creative idea.
How far am I away exactly?
You are 80 feet away.
So I just need to get 20 feet closer.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's not a full dash. That's normal movement speed.
I think the concern is more of the opportunity attack.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
Point taken.
You know what? Fuck
Wait,
it. I'm
Godfrey. Use your
Mhm.
action early and cast your sanctuary.
That's what I was planning on doing, but I don't know what's going to happen.
Cardamom, what do you want to do?
so Godfrey's gonna cast Sanctuary on me, right?
Mm-hmm. But I'll need to
Okay.
get a bit closer.
Oh, you'll need to get closer. Crap.
You know what? I'm just gonna put my hand on it and cast Burning Hands.
Okay. I guess that's not a hit because you put your hand on it. So you grab onto its body and cast Burning Hands. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay, that is a 1d8 plus my spell modifier. 8 plus 4 is 12.
12. Very nice.
And that's all I can do.
All right. Godfrey, you're up.
All right. Well, first I'm going to ride a little bit back in range and cast Sanctuary, of course.
Okay.
Thank you. Is that an additional 2?
Sanctuary, you ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature. Creature. Wait a
No, she
minute.
counts.
Okay.
I'm a creature.
Okay. Alright.
So they have to roll dexterity saving throw or a charisma saving throw, and if they can't beat, you'll need to tell me the number. Then they have to choose a new target.
Let's see. It says Wisdom 13.
So
Attack saving throw.
So it needs to beat a 13 with a charisma.
Alright.
Okay.
And I suppose I'll also attack because that was a bonus action. So I just did things out of order, I suppose. But let's see. Let's fire an arrow.
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll me your hit.
Let's see.
Hit me, please.
Oh, dang, that's a 12.
The arrow goes at the feet of Cardamom, and it's on fire, so it's not even usable.
Oh, You know what? I'm gonna just save these last 2 arrows here.
All right. Now it's the fragment's turn. As it turns
Go for it.
angrily to Cardamom. And so it needs to beat a 13 with a charisma.
Also, my armor class is 19.
So it beats the charisma saving throw check. I'm sorry. Shield of Faith. Does Shield of Faith last for multiple turns?
Last for
Okay. That's good.
10 minutes,
Alright.
I thought.
Oh,
Alright.
Does it? Does it hit me?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
It does.
Shit.
Oh no. Nope, that's a correct roll. All right, you take 25 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus, I'm not down.
Goodness.
25. Okay.
Yep, it smacks you with its huge paw. All right, and now it's Lily's turn. She jumps off the horse and she runs over to Yukiko. And now you're stabilized. But you'll still have to roll the luck check against the fire. Because you're still on fire, which she'll try to deal with next turn.
So I'm at 0 then, or
Yeah, you're at 0, and you're at 0 life, 0 death, and you don't have to roll.
okay.
Yukiko, roll me a luck check.
Come on, baby. That is 17 again.
Okay, good. You are not on. You are not burning. All right. Next up is the Minotaur princess, who you see she once again casts firebolt at it. The firebolt goes into a nearby gouge, but not one that is attached to him.
Good plan, at least.
Wait, is he attached to the whale?
No, he's not attached. He's just
Oh.
digging into it. So
Mm.
the gouges are kind of like tunnels, but not under the whale, because the whale is too thick for him to dig through.
Okay.
So that's why he's not digging inside the whale. All right. So Cardamom, you're up.
So this
Get
may
out of
seem a
there.
little selfish. I don't know how to get out of there without disengage. That's what I'm wondering.
You can
You
use
can
your
take a
action to
disengagement
disengage.
action.
Yeah,
It
I'll
will chase you.
disengage. But I'm not in a horse. Shit. So it will catch me like relatively easy.
You might have jumped off my horse relatively nearby.
Yeah, can I see Yukio's horse?
You can use all of your movement to get there.
I'll do that. And then as a bonus action,
And
can I use
I
healing?
assume you're using disengage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, can I do healing word on myself?
Yeah, that's fine.
Good job. Great hustle.
I'm like,
You
come on,
deserve a
Cardamom.
round.
You cannot die in front of the one Minotaur you know. That is just sad even for you.
Mm.
So that is 4 plus 4, 8.
So you heal 8. All right.
Yeah.
22 health. Good to know.
Not 22, 20,
24. That's right. All right, Godfrey.
All right. Well, let's see.
Stay upon
I
strike
guess
with lightning.
Oh man, if only I could like grab that bow over there, but would I be able to? The lightning bow.
You can't get it this turn, but if you were to dash, you could arrive there next turn without having to use your dash next turn.
That would get me in range. You know what? Let's attack again. Let's use. Wait. Yeah,
did
let's try using the final bow. Well, final arrows in the bow.
You have 2.
All right, go ahead and roll me your to hits.
That is a 19 for one, a 15 for the second one.
So the first one hits it dead on as it's preparing to dig after Cardamom, and the second one falls into the fire. You are out of bone arrows.
Unfortunate. What
Alright,
to do with this bow?
So next up is the fragment.
Shit.
Cardamom, it begins chasing you. It digs right up. It digs right up to you.
Zigzag.
And it rolls to hit.
It's a 19.
Hits.
It rolled a 19?
No, it has a modifier.
Shit.
Keep in mind, it's supposed to be like pretty hefty mini bosses, so their hits have pretty decent modifiers.
Wait, these are mini bosses?
Fragments, yeah.
Oh my.
The final
Oh,
boss.
wait, wait, wait. Wait a minute. Tell me if this is stupid, but can I use sound barricade?
It's not a reaction, unfortunately.
Damn it.
God, I'm scared to do this math.
Then
Oh,
don't.
fuck. 27 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. I think I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. -2.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, man.
Sanctuary.
It swings. Yeah, it unfortunately did beat the charisma saving throw. Last turn, yeah. But it just knocks you to the side. And you see its eyes land on the Minotaur princess, since she's the next closest.
Oh heck.
All right. Lily hops back on her horse and begins riding towards the fragment. And you see she prepares her bow and fires. And you watch as it hits in the back of the head.
Ooh.
As she's riding towards it, and then she uses her, and that also hits. So she's almost out of arrows, unfortunately, but she dealt some nice damage in there. All right. So she is riding towards it as fast as she can. Yukiko, roll me a luck check.
The luck's gonna run out sooner or later.
Stop, drop. Oh.
Not this time. I was nat 20.
The fire
The
goes out.
fire goes out.
Yep.
Oh,
The princess turns her thing around and begins dashing away because there's not much else she can do right now. Cardamom, roll me a life or death saving throw.
That's just a flat D20.
Yep.
That is a 19.
Okay, 1 life.
Oof. Okay. That's all I can really do, isn't it?
Yep. Godfrey, what would you like to do?
let's see. Oh, the lay on hands pool. I could try that on Cardamom if I can get to her.
Weren't you riding towards Yukiko last turn?
That is true.
So
Uh,
you're not
well,
within range of her, but you could reach Yukiko this turn.
I was trying to get near Yukiko.
yeah, I'm trying to get near both of you, but you guys are in different places. But I'll go to Yukiko first.
All right, so you're gonna have to take your action to do that, if that's okay.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
All right. How's everyone over here? Yukiko looks alive. Should I put her on my horse?
You can use lay on hands and heal her.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'd like to use. Let's see. All right. I'll use 15 from my lay on hands pool.
Okay.
15 HP for that.
Yukiko, you heal 15. All right.
The exact dialogue.
And anything else you want to do, Godfrey?
I don't really have anything else to do. I guess I'll just get back on my horse.
Okay.
I look him dead in the eye. Get to Cardamom.
Roger, Roger.
Who's Roger?
All right. And because of the arrows, Lily Chop, the fragment turns towards her and begins racing at her. And she pulls out the long sword she got from Emery, as she's just riding at it. They will reach each other this coming turn. Lily reaches it, and she forward stabs it directly into its face. And she succeeds, however, the hilt shatters.
Oof.
Hmm.
At least she stabbed it in the face. That's what Emery would have wanted.
And she jumps off the horse, and with a dexterity saving throw, come on, don't fuck it up. You watch as she jumps onto the back of the fragment, and is like barely holding on. And does she take fire damage? She does. Okay. All right. So the fragment is freaking out because it just got stabbed in the face and something's on its back.
Get disadvantage of seeing us?
It
Got
it doesn't have
stabbed in the
disadvantage on
face.
seeing all of you, but it does have disadvantage on seeing Lily.
Nice.
Yukiko, you're up next.
Oh God, what do I want to do here?
I kill it.
We could
I have an
go
idea.
in. Oh,
I have an idea. God. Wait, the only horse right here is Godfrey's. And I'm not close enough to really do anything, am I?
we could ride over to Cardamom and get her back into the action.
You get over to Cardamom.
I don't have much left
Godfrey.
in my lay on head. Oh,
You have cure wounds at this level.
do
Cure
I?
wounds too. So if you wake me up, I can do that stuff myself.
Yes.
I don't think I have cure wounds. No.
Oof. Anyways, Yukiko, what do you want to do?
What paladin doesn't take cure wounds?
A human.
Protection.
A human one.
Exactly.
See, Godfrey, I got you. We're on the same wavelength.
How far is the monster away from me?
Say one more time.
How far is the fragment from me?
The fragment is 80 feet.
80 feet. Darn, I couldn't close that in time. Actually, no. If I use my full movement up to the 30 feet, I would be just within range to try this.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah, I'm going to run up the 30 feet I need to get 50 feet to it, and I'm going to try to cast Command.
Okay. Before you do that, I do believe command only works on creatures.
Oh,
And
crap.
so-
You are correct.
Yeah, so it
Okay.
will not affect it like that, unfortunately.
Fuck.
I
Well-
apologize. The reason it's not a creature is one, because it's not exactly an organic thing. Number two, so that it can't be healed.
Mm.
That's fair.
Then, let's see. Well, this turn I'm going to spend healing myself.
And how much do you
Oh,
heal by?
joy, and that pulls me back up to full.
Oh, nice. Very nice. All right.
So I've filled up the full. And bonus action, I'm going to cast. Because it could see me again now that it had its attention on Lily. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
The Minotaur Princess is up next. She continues to dash away so that she can have enough range to A, attack it, and B, not be next on the dinner plate.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cardamom, life or death.
Okay. That is a 15.
That is a life.
Okay. That's all I
Godfrey.
can do.
All right. Could I perhaps try to pull Yukiko onto the horse so I could perhaps have some extra healer because I don't have much left to heal with.
I love that comedy bit, like cake or death. I'll have the cake, please. Okay, so Yukiko, do you want to climb on the horse?
Wait, did Godfrey ride over to me like I told him not to?
Yep.
I was already at you.
But I ran forward.
Oh. Oh yeah, you did. Well, I guess I'll just turn towards
Get your ass over
our
to
good
Cardamom.
old cardamom.
All right, you begin riding towards her. You will arrive if you use your dash action this turn. You'll arrive at her next turn.
I'll use dash action this turn.
Okay.
Wait. Before Godfrey runs away, I hand him the lightning bow.
Oh, cool. Now I wield the power of Zeus.
Please give him advantage on this. It's lightning. He has the little cufflings.
He cannot use it this turn because he took the dash action. Unless you would like to, instead of using the dash action, fire the lightning bow.
I'm not gonna fire it. I'll just take the lightning bow.
Okay. You start racing towards Cardamom. Now the fragment doesn't know how to deal with Lily, and so it rolls over.
Heck.
Heck.
Lily is unable to get off of it in time and takes the full brunt of the force.
Oof.
Oh God, that is okay.
Did it kill her?
She's not perma-dead, but she was 1 damage away from it.
Oof.
Yikes.
Wait, but it's belly up now.
She is unconscious. No, it rolled fully over. And she's just laying there unconscious on the ground. And the fragment's eyes turn to Godfrey, who's racing towards it because Cardamom's on the other side of the fragment.
Oh dear.
Save Lily.
All right, Lily, life or death? Oh fuck, that's 2 death.
She rolled nat 1.
Yep.
Yikes.
At 3, she's permadead.
Fucking hell, Lily.
Yukiko?
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to
Save Lily.
None of this seems like the right choices anymore. I can't save Lily. I'm out of. Well, no, I do have lay on. I do have my lay on hands uses.
Yeah.
Oh God. And Lily's still 50 feet away, so I couldn't get to her this turn.
You could not, no. Unless you dashed.
Yeah, but then I couldn't heal her.
Right.
For me.
With the creature dashing towards Godfrey, how close is it to me now?
It's about 60 feet.
Okay, let me see. There's not a lot I can do, especially at least this turn. Fuck me, sideways. I will dash over to Lily then.
Okay. You are next to her. All right.
Princess, is the princess within my shouting range yet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fire one in its mouth.
She aims for the mouth. And she hits the side of the jaw. She hits.
If it's been bathing in oil, there's a good chance it's got everything inside of it. Let's burn it from the inside out.
Good thought process.
Mm.
Okay. The fragment takes some fire damage. All right. Cardamom, life or death?
Send the good vibes.
Good vibes.
Ooh.
That's a nat 20.
You are stabilized.
Cool.
So-
Do I have any actions or anything?
No, you're unconscious.
Okay, I was just gonna do cure wounds on myself.
Good thought process, though. Good thought
Yeah.
process. But yes, you are stabilized. You are not actively dying.
Yay! That's the
Godfrey,
dream.
All right. How far would I be from the fragment if I'm at Cardamom?
20 feet.
So
Interesting.
try to roll away, roll in. Try to do it in such a way that as you're dashing by Cardamom, you grab onto her and pull her at least.
I
As
weigh a lot
much-
though.
Indeed.
I know.
Maybe get me on the horse, then do it.
Uh,
Well,
I-
that's what I'm saying. They wouldn't be able to move, get you on, and then move again
Well, I use dash, so I should be
without
over
still
there.
being in the range.
yeah,
of
no, you can definitely arrive at her without using your dash this turn. But the problem is, I don't know if you're physically capable of lifting Cardamom.
I'm 900 pounds.
Oh my.
And no offense, Godfrey, but I don't think you are a world-renowned weightlifter.
That is true. He is not that. He doesn't have the strength of Hercules just yet. Well, let's. I suppose I'll just ride to Cardamom.
Okay.
Give her some. Yeah, I'll give her the rest of my lay on hands pool,
How much is that?
and that would be 10.
Better than nothing.
All right. So let's see. I moved. I did an action. What else is there? Bonus action? I'll cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. Okay. So, the fragment begins racing towards you, and it swings. It has to be a 13. That does not beat a 13, and it has to change its target. So it will change to the other target within 5 feet of it now. Cardamom.
Oh, fuck you.
Aren't
Oh boy.
the
doesn't it-
ground?
However, you are conscious. It will not attack you if you are unconscious, but
Nose.
Quick, Cardamom, play dead.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, can I play dead?
roll me.
Wait, I
a
still
your-
have say. Hey, what?
wait, you don't still have sanctuary on you.
I don't.
No.
He died. Or you
You
fell
know what?
unconscious.
I'll roll a performance check to play dead because I actually have advantage.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
If you have advantage on it, just roll normally.
Okay, that's an 18.
Unfortunately not.
Aw. Worth a shot.
I appreciate the effort though, and that is noted.
Hmm.
As
Aw.
it swings at you, and it has to beat a 17. That does hit.
19. Oh, yeah, no.
No, that shield's gone.
Yeah. It hits?
It does.
Shit.
That is the lowest damage it's rolled yet, which is 15.
Okay, I'm back down. I'm not permadead though.
That's good. All right, Lily. That's a life. All right.
Holy fuck.
Yukiko, you're up.
And I'm within distance that I could get to Lily
Yep.
without dashing this turn, right?
No, you got right up next to her,
Okay.
so
Okay.
you don't even have to move.
Real quick, I'm going to use 14 of my 15 lay on hands, just in case,
Okay.
to bring her back up.
Okay.
And I don't have anything I can do with my bonus action, so.
Cool. She starts standing up and she starts looking around for her horse.
It's my horse.
The Minotaur princess hits near its face, but doesn't hit in the mouth.
Gosh. Godfrey, fire in its mouth. If you can get the arrow to burst in the flames on the way in there, it might do something.
Cardamom, life or
I-
death.
Also, Godfrey, I have arrows by me. I never used any of my
Uh-huh.
arrows. And
So, life or death, Cardamom. Please roll a life.
16?
That's life.
Nice.
Hello. You came in
Oh,
a very
God.
interesting time.
Ooh, we could have used that doctor.
Maybe you all shouldn't have sent him away.
Fucking die.
All right.
That
Um,
ooh.
So next up, Godfrey.
Well, let's try that bow. The bow
You are
of Zeus.
you are point blank range, so roll with disadvantage. Unless you're gonna cast lightning arrow.
Oh, do I have to? I don't have lightning arrow as a thing.
It's part of the bow.
It's part of the bow.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'd like to cast lightning arrow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me your to hit.
Shoot for its mouth. Shoot straight down its gullet. Into its belly.
Oh my, that would be an 18.
All right, and now roll damage.
48. Since it's in a lightning arrow, 48.
48 damage?
4d8.
Oh, wait. 4d8. Okay.
Just when I'm gonna call my dogs.
That will be, oh my. That will be a 6, a 4, a 3, and a 6. 19.
All right, you shoot right into its face with 19 damage. Give me a second to do some math. All right. All right, you shoot right into it.
Huh.
Not into its mouth though, unfortunately.
That's a noof.
Use your movement to make some space between you and Cardamom.
Oh yeah, I still do have movement, don't I? Yeah, I'd like to hop. Wait, can I hop on my horse and move? Or
I'm gonna say yes. However, unless you're just going to go around it, it's going to, try to kill you.
ah, well, might as well put some distance in it. Well, in between us. So
Go around.
let's see. Let's go around it, I suppose.
All right, you go around. Is Sanctuary still active on you?
Sanctuary lasts
Think
for...
so.
Sanctuary lasts
Hasn't been 2 minutes.
1 minute, so 10
Oh,
minutes.
1 minute. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still active. All right. So, all right, it turns to you and it slashes at you.
Godfrey has the most health out of everybody, so don't die.
No promises.
And it does not beat the charisma saving throw, so it turns to the only other target within 5 feet.
Leave Cardamom alone. She's unconscious.
Cardamom, take another death.
I took a death?
You take a death because it slashes you.
Why? I am
and-
unconscious!
Why?
Because it
missed
can't
that one.
attack you, Godfrey. So it has
Oh,
no other
dang.
choice.
Okay.
But we're gonna roll for damage to see if it perma kills. How much damage is gonna perma kill?
I don't actually know. How do you find that out?
I believe it is your maximum HP.
41.
41? Okay. It
Yeah,
probably won't kill. There are certain situations in which it's half, I think. But I think this is one of the ones where it's is it half? Okay. Then I'm gonna say 21 to give you that little extra, and hopefully it's enough.
What do you mean it's enough?
I'm rolling, but Goddess is correct. It is half of your maximum HP. Uh, I thought that sounded a little weird, but
Permadeath me?
to, in order to permadeath you, it has to do half.
Okay.
So out of 21 damage, it deals 20. So you're good.
Phew.
You take a death, but you don't die.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, that was so close.
Now, Cardamom, I want you to
Hi.
bless your die and roll
Yeah.
and roll a nat 20 next turn.
Okay.
I'll pray to
So,
God.
Lily is
Stabilized. Or
Lily
she's
is,
awake.
yeah, she's conscious, and she hops on her horse and begins riding towards the thing, and she fires her last arrow, and the bow pops. Okay. Um, um, all right. So she's still riding towards it. She does not have any weapons, but she probably has a plan,
I gave her a dagger a while back. If that means
which is
anything.
probably her plan.
Oh shit.
Yukiko.
Okay, Lily's up. Cardamom's still down. Godfrey's in trouble. And the Minotaur Princess is doing what she can from a distance. God, this is gonna suck ass. Because I'm not anywhere near it, to my knowledge. Because I don't think I can get to it even with a dash. How far is it away from where I just was with Lily?
I believe it is 60 feet.
60 feet. That's double my movement, so I'd have to dash to get there. And I don't, like I said, I don't have any bonus actions, and my only ranged weapon right now is with Godfrey. I should have kept that bow. Fuck me sideways. All I can do is come up to it from behind. So I'm gonna run up to it with a dash action. I can
Okay.
make it almost. I can make it almost to it. I'm going to actually stop 15 feet short.
That way it doesn't attack you when it misses Godfrey.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
Well, no. I'm hoping it hits Godfrey because he's still doing good.
Yeah.
But
Would-
if
would be
it
nice
does
to hit
miss
you.
Godfrey, I'm at full health right now, though.
We can both take a hit.
Give me a sec. Let me think. Do I want to stop short or do I want to get up there?
We're gonna continue to the other turns, and when you decide, type in chat either 15 or 5. Whichever one you want to do. 5. Okay. The Minotaur Princess uses Witch Bolt again. All right, and that hits. All right, and deals a little bit of damage.
What's this thing look so far?
It is definitely bloodied, but at the same time, it is still going, and it still hasn't even reached its second phase.
Shit.
All right, so next up is Cardamom, Life or Death.
So send the good vibes. Nat 20.
All right, you are stabilized.
Jesus Christ. What is with
Jesus
today?
Christ.
All right, so next up is Godfrey. What do you want to do?
Let's shoot another arrow.
Wait,
Hmm?
get away from me so if it turns, it won't turn on me.
Oh yeah, that would be
No,
nice.
if it attacks you and misses, it will attack Yukiko instead.
Oh.
That's still
Uh,
not good.
no, it's not good, but like you won't perma die as a result.
That's also good.
All right. Well, I'll still get a fair distance away.
All
And then
right, it's gonna take an opportunity attack if that's all right.
Ah.
No, it's not all right.
So
That's not all right at all.
Hmm. This will be interesting. Actually, I'll just fire. I'll fire a lightning bolt.
okay, this is the last one of the day
Let's see.
because it only has
Oh.
3 charges.
How does a nat 20 sound?
That sounds pretty good. Roll
Oh,
double
that's
damage.
That's a beautiful arrow to end on. I'm gonna say that now.
So 4d8. All right. That is 3, 3, 8, 2. 16 in total.
So 30.
Uh, so one more time, the total damage.
Total would be 32.
32. All right. No, goddess, the arrow doesn't deal extra damage. It's just the spell.
The arrow becomes a spell. Yeah.
As you shoot it directly into it, you watch as its form begins to change.
Hmm.
Here we go, round
This
2.
is interesting.
As it forms
I'm-
into a dwarf with a huge hammer.
Oh, heck.
All right.
Hmm.
It's turn. I'm getting the knowledge. You watch as he swings it at you, and the hammer grows to a larger size. All right, and all right. So, sorry, I'm trying to think. Once again, what's the number he has to beat with the charisma saving throw?
13.
13. Okay, so he does not. Yukiko, what's your AC?
my
AC
God.
is 16 because my Shield of Faith would have fallen off.
Yep. So he hits. All right. He's not very tall.
Better than
But
me.
He's not taller than you, no. But you're also a minotaur, so.
He's a dwarf.
I have a hammer horn.
Oh no. All right. Yukiko,
Mm-hmm.
you take 29 damage.
God damn it. That puts me unconscious again.
Oh, dear.
And you see, he just looks over at you. His eyes black. Um, and all right. So next up is Lily.
How's she doing?
Um, she jumps off her horse. Um, and oh fuck. And like he hears a sound, and slightly turns, and it like knocks her to the side. She just goes rolling across the ground, and she takes a little bit of damage.
Is she near me?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yukiko, life or death?
Alrighty. Come on, kitty luck. Hold up. 17.
Okay. So that's life. The Minotaur Princess is racing over as she throws another firebolt. He's still on fire.
Oh.
And it misses. All right. Next up, Cardamom, you are stabilized, so skipping you.
Wait,
God,
how far is Yuki? Oh, I can't do anything this turn?
no,
You're
because they're unconscious.
Okay. I was going to do healing words on Yukiko.
Good thought process. Good thought process. So, all right, Godfrey.
All right. So if I use Divine Smite, would that work with an extra attack, or does it just work with one attack?
Just one.
Okay. Well, let's try attacking it first with this long sword of mine.
Okay.
That is 18.
That hits.
Stab him in the face.
5 for damage.
All right. You stab into him. He does not look happy about it. He just kind of looks disgruntled.
I curse at him in Dwarvish.
Damn.
That
In
is
like a
one
dwarvish,
hit.
he responds like, "You fucking bastard! You ready to die?"
Get ready to meet Hades, you fool.
Lily's there. Lily may just barely know him, but she might be able to calm him down.
He swings at you, and he beats the 13. So now he hits, which is a good thing because otherwise he would have attacked one of the unconscious people.
Yeah, that would have been bad. Oh wait, I didn't take my extra attack.
What's your AC?
18.
Okay. He hits. If I can roll on. And that's 32 damage.
Oh god, I'm still alive, but ow.
How much health?
That'll be 12.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah, he swings at you, and Lily stands up and runs at him. And you see she tries to stab him, but he like dodges out of the way, and she just trips over him. Desperately trying to like get some kind of an advantage. She takes a little more from the fall. You could go life or death.
Okay. That's a 14.
Okay. 14. That's a life. All right. So the Minotaur princess jumps off her horse and grabs onto him, trying to hold him back. And that's a grapple check. He just throws her over him.
Jesus Christ. How's her health?
Ooh,
She hasn't taken much damage, but that's because she's been very careful because she doesn't have a lot of health.
Okay.
wise.
All right. And Cardamom, you're unconscious. Godfrey.
Let's try some divine smite with this longsword.
Cardamom, someone has to heal you.
Gotcha.
And the only one here able to heal someone without a spell is you. Because you have that feat.
I don't know how this happened, but I have yet again gotten a nat 20.
Very nice.
I feel like I should be dead.
Go ahead and roll your damage, and this is divine smite, so double your divine smite.
Oh,
Yeah, double the full damage.
so wait. Okay, spell slot 2d8 extra radiant damage to. Oh. So that'll be. Ah. So that was 2d8 in addition to my first d8. So that's a total of 19 times 2. That's 38.
38 damage. Very, very nice.
All right. And let's also take this extra attack with a regular slash. There's a 17 hit.
It does not.
Shit.
He looks bloodied. but he reacts with smacking you with a hammer, or at least trying. That is higher than a 13,
Oh boy.
and that hits. Wait, remind me
Uh-oh.
what your AC is one more time, so I can just be sure that he actually hits.
18.
18. Okay, that does hit, and
Ooh.
that is 21 damage.
21. I am unconscious, but still alive. Well, yeah,
Okay.
alive.
Um,
None of us are left.
But we're
Lily-
unconscious, and Lily and the Minotaur Princess are still out there. We'll just have to have faith in the NPCs.
Why did those Minotaur warriors have to run away? They'd
Because they're
be so
fucking
useful.
cowards. I imagine
And
just like each time one of us comes unconscious, we just like come into like this pitch black area where there's just like a campfire in front of us.
We're just all sitting there. I really hope the Minotaur soldiers come back with like, no, we've had courage. That'd be great.
So Lily jumps at him, and she stabs into his chest, and then she pulls it out. She knows that she can't survive getting hit, so she's gonna try to take a risk and try to escape.
You can do it, Lily. Make your
So-
move.
Where's that horse?
He hits his opportunity attack.
Damn it.
Shit.
He swings and knocks her to the side unconscious.
It's all up to the princess.
Yep. Yukiko, life or death.
12?
Life. So that is 3 life. You are now stabilized. The Minotaur princess casts her firebolt again, and he steps out of the way. Cardamom is unconscious. Godfrey, life or death.
18.
Life. The fragment runs towards her and swings. He misses.
Yikes.
Lily, death. Yukiko is just unconscious. The Minotaur princess, firebolt. Once again misses. However, she runs over to Yukiko. She can't do anything else this turn. Cardamom is just unconscious. Godfrey, life or death.
That would be a 15.
Life.
Oh, goodness.
I find it super funny that like during the battle, y'all's rolls just kind of like sway so much, and then when like life or death, it's like we're alive, we're powerful.
Our hearts beating. Our hearts beating. And the bar's on the motherfucking floor.
All right, and the fragment goes over to her. That's a hit.
Oh, boy.
And she has a little bit of health left.
Goodness
Shit.
gracious.
I think we may lose.
I think you all may die.
This is a possibility unless some special character jumps in. Hint, hint, the rest of the people.
Someone at everyone.
No, don't. There are several people that canceled because they have like things that they have to do. And don't forget, if you
Mm-hmm.
can't show up, don't feel bad. Don't worry about it. Stand. Um, it happens. Life gets in the way.
Yeah.
Lily, life or death. The life. The Minotaur Princess. She takes her action and she puts a healing potion down Yukiko's throat. And Yukiko, you heal 8. So you are conscious again.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Yep. So
All right, little guy. When my turn comes around, I need a 20. No questions asked. I just need a fucking 20.
Godfrey, roll me a d20.
Uh, that'll be a 16.
You are stabilized. All right. The fragment takes its attack against the Minotaur Princess. Hits. Yukiko, you're the only one up.
It's up to me to save the day.
Lily, that's a life. Yukiko, what do you want to do?
The only thing I
Wake
can.
someone up.
You said it's bloodied, right?
Yeah, he's bloody.
I've got to take a chance. That's all I can do. So I'm going to roll with my axe combined with a divine smite.
Okay.
I'm sending only the good vibes.
Oh, thank Christ. That is a dirty 24.
That hits.
Oh my gosh. So we need to roll axe damage. No, that's not the axe, that's the longbow. Roll the axe. Thank you. Plus a divine smite. That is 21 damage.
All right. You strike it for 21. Give me a second to do some math. Okay. There we go. All right.
Shit. And there's nothing really I can do to get away, is there, without invoking an attack
Nope.
opportunity, huh?
Unfortunately
Ah.
not. The Minotaur Princess rolls a death. And the fragment takes its swing at you. Does a 17 hit.
17 does hit, yeah, by one.
It's the lowest I've seen it roll. 14 damage.
Yikes.
Conscious.
None of us are left.
All right. Now that all of you are unconscious, it is going to start targeting people. At this time, I will start letting all of you roll luck checks. And depending on your roll, certain things may happen. Just know that something really positive may happen. Something really negative may happen.
Oh dear.
Lily rolls life and death. That's a death.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You can go. Roll me a life or death saving throw.
All right, that is going to be 12 again.
Life. Roll me a luck check.
Okay. Luck check is going to be a 17.
Okay. Minotaur Princess, life or death. Death. Cardamom, luck check.
Okie dokie. That is a 19.
Okay. Good to know. Godfrey.
Mm-hmm. Luck check.
Yep.
18.
All right. Cool. Nothing happens. The fragment walks up to. I'm gonna roll 1d4 for this. All right. All right. So Yukiko.
Uh-huh.
How much is your max health?
Max health is 25, so half rounded up.
No. Goddess shortly thereafter corrected us in the chat. That was apparently the 4
Yeah,
you
that's what I'm
believed.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So my full health is 25. Half of my maximum health rounded up is 13. Because it's always rounded
No,
up.
no, no, no. Now we're thinking 4th edition. 5th edition is your maximum health below, which I just read in the rulebook.
25.
Okay. It's a good thing because half would have been permadeath. You take a death as he slams it into you for not killing. Yet. All right. Lily, she has 2 life and 2 deaths.
Sucks because there's literally nothing we can do about this.
Correct, except for luck checks. Lily rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
Oh, thank goodness for Lily.
Lily comes back with 1 health.
If people are talking, I can't hear them.
Can you hear me right now, Poet?
Nope.
Hello?
Hi.
Just wait, I'm gonna hang up and then phone again.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So Lily rolled a nat 20 on her luck check. She is conscious with 1 health.
Okay.
Yukiko, life or death?
All right. That's an 11. Hello?
All right. That's a life.
Okay. And the luck check.
Yep.
Nat 20.
All right. You are stabilized with 1 HP. And the Minotaur princess, that's a life. She has 2 death, 1 life. Cardamom, roll me a luck check.
Okay,
And that-
I just walk over. That is a 15.
Okay. All right. Godfrey, roll me a luck check. And now that 2 people are up after this round, there will be no more luck checks until everyone's down again. Godfrey, what'd you roll?
Another 18.
Okay. Cool.
I look at
So-
Lily real quick before the next round starts, and I motion for her to get her shield ready. 'Cause she has the shield.
Yes, she has the shield.
Beat that bitch.
The fragment takes its swing on Lily, and he makes the hammer grow, As he swings it down, she pulls up the shield and she blocks the attack. As a loud clang is heard throughout the death carcass. It is Lily's turn. And she leans over and with her bonus action takes something from Godfrey's unconscious body.
Hmm.
Oh right, yeah,
Uh,
you had my arrows, so she probably took those.
Yukiko, you watch as she places it against the shield as she activates the light fragment.
Yes. Smart.
And then she points at it. And a laser beam shoots off. And he takes the brunt of the damage. He is almost unconscious, but not quite. I have a feeling that someone here might die. So, Yukiko, what would you like to do?
I forget, can that laser go off more than once a day?
Yes, it can. Every time a direct beam of light hits it.
Smite, does that channel light or no? I forget.
Does it deal radiant damage?
Yes.
Then yes.
Alrighty. Then we might actually have a chance here. 'Cause that's a stupid powerful laser, if I remember properly.
It deals a lot of damage, yes.
Alright. Frick. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to Lily because she's still pointing the shield at him,
Yeah.
and I'm going to tap her shield with a smite laden axe.
Okay.
Just barely tap it. Ding.
All right. And she shoots the laser. It hits him in the side. It deals less damage, but it still hits. All right. He looks quite angry.
He's still up?
Yeah.
God damn it.
You're being controlled. Lay down your arms and let us help you. You're going to kill people.
Roll me a
And I
persuasion.
don't think that's something you want to do. That is a dirty 23.
He for a moment considers it and shakes it. Yeah, he is still conscious. And also life for Minotaur Princess. He is still conscious, but like he's on the edge. And Yukiko, the Dark Crown is bidding him to kill you. So he will strike you. What's your
She's
AC?
behind the shield.
No, she is not behind the shield. She is next to the shield.
16.
That hits. I'm sorry. $26 damage.
That's over my max.
Sorry.
Wait, you're dead?
Dead. That's over my max. Or no, wait, 25. That's exactly my max health.
That is still.
Yeah, if it meets, it beats. That's right.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are gonna walk out of this alive.
Thankfully, he does not have much health left at all. Let me set the 10-minute timer. I apologize.
That's okay. I was prepped for it. Like I said, I had a bad feeling.
We didn't have enough people, I think.
No.
Oh yeah. We did not.
Lily jumps at him. And she strikes him with the dagger. The dagger breaks, but it breaks in his chest.
Yes.
And she is doing her best to finish him as quickly as possible. The Minotaur Princess life, so she is stabilized.
Ooh.
Cardamom, roll me a luck check.
That is in 18.
Okay. Godfrey, roll me a luck check.
I got a nat 20. Oh, God.
By the power of Zeus, you rise. As furious lightning strikes in the background. Godfrey, I'm going to let you take your turn now.
Can I get that shield?
Sure.
All right, then. So, with that little, all right, then. First of all, I'd like to say, should I use Sacred Weapon? Would that work as a source of light, or should I just go with Divine Smite?
Based on his health now, do the most badass thing you can. Just make sure it hits.
All right. Well, I'll use Sacred Weapon, I guess, on the shield. Does that make the laser come out?
You know what? I'm going to say yes for this case. It won't in the future, but this case, yes.
Okay. I shall aim the shield at this poor lost soul. All right, I say in Dwarvish. It is time for you to be laid to rest. This is for Yukiko. And then I cast, well, not cast, but channel divinity, sacred weapon on the shield.
And I'd like you to roll with advantage.
That'll be an 18.
Please describe to me how you kill him, because even base damage kills.
Well, by channeling the might of all of Olympus, I focus the blood of the gods within me and launch it forth as a blazing laser of light. Not quite sure how that affects Lily or not, but
You with the shield blast it forth at your foe, and you shoot the laser through the fragment as you watch as he crumbles into dust, and all is left is the token as it just falls on the ground.
Quick.
As you do, Yukiko, do you have any last words?
Timer up, because if I get revivified, I can do Cure Wounds and maybe.
Cure
Which
wounds
is
does not solve
permadeath.
permadeath.
Fuck.
Star? Oh, I apologize. You are muted. So Godfrey, the enemy is slain.
all right. First off, I'm going to look around, search the pockets of anyone for any healing potions so I can get everyone back up to speed.
The Minotaur Princess has 2 remaining. She was trying to use them, but you know, happened.
All right. Well, I'll just take those off of her. I'll give one to her, and then I'll give one to Cardamom.
Think.
Okay.
So that brings me up to 1, or
That will bring you up to 3.
yeah, I was basically knocked out this entire game.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. But while my character's up, I will try my best. I know it's permadeath, but worth a shot to try to resuscitate.
Okay. And Lily tries to help as well.
That's a 12. So
Be strong even in my past and take Bonnie's letters to her hometown. Take care of Artepe, and Bonnie's hat is with me. I wish to be burned on a funeral pyre with it. Be strong and mourn me not in passing, but tell my story to all who ask, the good with the bad, and let them judge accordingly. The rest is silence.
there was no bad.
As Yukiko breathes her last breath. Because I don't think any of you have any ability to save her.
Let's have a revivify.
All I have is the prayers of Hades and Zeus, maybe Poseidon. I had so much to talk with her about. I was going to show you and her, everyone, Olympus once we had finished this, but she went too soon.
I put my hand on God's back. I'm like, she's in what's that place? The nice place in the underworld
Tartarus?
where all the heroes go.
It skips my mind. I never really thought about it. I just thought I'd end up in Olympus and never have to. I don't wish to think about that.
I hug Godfrey.
Yukiko is held by Lily. And Lily just tries to gently rock her body, knowing it changes nothing, but still.
How are you faring, Lily?
Sam. Sorry.
She says nothing, but just continues to rock her body.
The princess.
She's up, but she's just very disoriented.
I'm just gonna stay by Yukiko.
You hear horses approaching.
I'll pick up the token.
Okay. As you see the guys who ran off. Glad we finished that thing off.
Can I roll to attack?
Please do.
That's a 18. I just
okay.
punch one right in the face.
Okay. Yep, you succeed, and you see a laser goes through another shoulder. As you see, Lily has the light token in one hand and the shield in the other.
Wait, she aimed it at me?
No, she aimed it at one of the guys, shot him through the shoulder.
I scream at them in my turn. You are all cowards, you fucking cowards! You don't deserve to live! You all should die! You should all be ashamed of yourselves! You all are no braver than a common leaf! And then I punch another, and I go to attack the guy again. I'm gonna try to knee him in the groin.
You don't need to roll. You just start punching and beating the shit out of him.
Okay. What's the princess doing?
She's saying nothing because she like agrees with you, but like attacking one of her underlings is like a big no-no.
So like she's just cheering me on internally?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, cool. My friend died because of you. You coward, you beneath worm. And I just continue to beat the shit out of him.
You see Lily jumps over a horse and knocks the third guy off his horse and starts beating him with a shield.
What? I'm assuming this guy's down.
Yeah, no, he's basically on the edge of unconsciousness. You can knock him out if you want.
I'm just like kneeling, like I'm probably like kneeling over him. I just like stop and I catch my breath. I'm like, you know what? And I get up. You're not worth it. And I spit on him and walk away.
You see, and unfortunately, we have passed 10 minutes, so there is no way to revive Yukiko. But you see, Lily rises. When this throne returns to Linren, I will personally see it that you three are executed.
I've just put my hand on Lily. I'm like, they're not worth it.
And she just
And-
kicks the one final time and turns around and begins walking away. The gem shield coated in blood.
Don't worry.
Did they not fight back, or did we just get the jump on them?
They were more surprised, and also the Minotaur princess was giving them a look because if they were to hurt you, then she could kill them all.
She wanted them to raise hands.
I have just made the graveyard chat, and Star, you are free to use it for something about Yukiko. And I think, other than Isabella, I think you're the best one to write something about Bonnie as well, if you would like to. And you all are escorted back to the.
Oh, I beat the shit out of the coward Minotaur guards who came back.
Yeah,
So did Lily.
Yeah.
We beat the shit out of them.
Oh, I see.
And the princess was kind of cheering us on.
Okay. So I just made a graveyard chat, and you are free to put information about Yukiko there. That's just so that
But yeah,
the character will be remembered.
can I just do the funeral practice Yukiko wanted?
Do you want to do that now, or do you want to wait? It's up to you on whether or not you do it now. Everyone will respect your decision either ways, or at least all the NPCs will.
Oh, I can't hear anyone if anyone's talking.
Can you hear me?
Wait.
I'm alive now.
Hello. So you mentioned Cardamom. Can you hear me?
Yep. But yeah, I'm just gonna do the funeral service Yukiko wanted.
Okay. And Lily helps as well.
I'll take R2P.
And Lily walks over with a weapon, and Cardamom, she offers it to you and to you, Godfrey. If either of you want to take her axe, that is up to you.
I'll take the axe.
Okay. Star, do you have anything in your inventory that they might want to take with them?
The necklace.
The locket, that's a good idea. The amp as well. And while you all are setting this up, just a reminder that you do have another fragment that you can pull out if you'd like. But if you don't want to,
All right. I'll activate this fragment on the side.
The dwarf appears.
You.
Just kind of looks around, just kind of confused. Huh. What's up? How can I help you?
Kill him.
Who are you, first of all?
My name is Frederick. What's your name?
Godfrey, child of Olympus.
You're one of those narcissistic types. All right.
Of course. Dwarves such as you. Always rattling about how people are just,
Anyone got a
you know,
beer?
what excuse me?
Do you have a beer?
I
Carnage
I
just
do
charge this motherfucker. I want to hit him. I know we can't, but I want to just punch at him. Actually, no, I take that back. I won't.
Okay. He
I just give him the dirtiest look.
Anyways, I should probably go home.
Where is this home of yours?
See, he points over to the mountains. Over there. It's a nice place, nice bar, nice drinks.
I'm doubting that place is still there.
Okay. Think what you
Mm.
want.
Tell me, what was the last thing you remember?
There was this massive thing coming right for me, and I beat the shit out of it like a badass. Great drinks, great time.
So, we found you on the whale.
I don't know, that's kind of weird, but okay.
Did this whale fall on top of you?
There were whales that were crazy, though. Though, unfortunately, I guess you did save me or something.
Oh, that is
So,
right.
I guess I should give you a thing or something.
Mm.
I don't know,
I
do y'all
must
want a
apologize.
thing? You probably don't.
I'll take it.
You sure? It's not very good.
Might as well just be something.
Alright. Well, he just hands over his stone hammer. There you go. Have a nice day. And actually, you all might be able to help me. I guess I am kind of dead now. So if you all could get me a funeral, that'd be cool. If not, I don't really care. But yeah. So I have the stone hammer stats right here. So number 1, you can shrink it or grow it.
Oh,
And so you can shrink it and grow it so it can go down to the size of about a gavel, like the hammer of a judge, or it can grow to the size of like a very large hammer. So it can work for any race. It can, it works for whatever. Whenever you're using or whoever wields it has advantage on charisma when speaking with dwarves. It deals 1d12 plus 1d4 bludgeoning damage. And once per long rest, it can use a flint and steel ability where it does a giant rocket in the back of the hammer, uh, dealing an additional 1d8 damage plus 3 to hit.
Honestly, Godfrey sounds like the best person.
I know that was a lot. I'll send it to you, but yeah, it's a good stone hammer.
it is beautiful.
Do you want it?
Of course. This is a gift from Hephaestus.
Cardam's like, it's kind of like Thor's hammer, but she doesn't like say it out loud. She's like, I should not say that. He will not want to touch it if I say that.
Wise.
So there's the stats on Stonehammer. Yeah. So you all after you, I assume you put Frederick the dwarf away once you're done talking to him because he's kind of an asshole.
Mm.
And so you begin the funeral ceremony. You all find some bones to put Yukiko's body on top of. And then you all get some of the lanterns and put them underneath because they're filled with oil. Cardamom, Godfrey, I'm gonna let you do your thing. What do you want to say?
She's with Bonnie now?
Huh? What?
Oh, wait, her soul. Bonnie's with the Shadow Man. Doesn't even have that. This is. You know, it's crazy, but she was like the leader.
Don't you
What
mean
are we
she
actually.
was?
What are we gonna do without her, Godfrey?
I can tell you. We're going to do what we came here to do.
I don't know.
She's the one who wanted to keep us moving forward. We're going to honor that.
What do we tell the others?
That part I'm not quite sure.
I just like, how's Archer P doing?
I hope she's vibing. She doesn't know what's going on, I bet.
I don't know. It's just whenever it feels like we're making progress, just everything crumbles around us. Do you honestly think we're capable of defeating the Dark Crown? We couldn't even defeat a drunken gnome or whatever the hell that guy is.
It's a dwarf, but I understand what you mean. To be honest, I don't think we have a chance. Not by ourselves.
And
But I
like we
have
can go.
hope.
Oh, you go.
Oh, no, I was just saying we have hope.
We have to go to the mines next. And our whole plan of getting back up, look at those idiots. If they were on the front lines, they'd all get killed. They make me embarrassed to be a Minotaur. And I haven't even met any other Minotaurs up to this point. I just don't know.
On her
Mm.
body, you find a letter, and the letter states, and it's from Yukiko to you all. Hey guys, I have a bad feeling about today, so I prepared this beforehand. Bonnie's letter, or Bonnie's letter, she wants to deliver to her mother's grave in her home here as well as her final letter she wrote to all of us. Take my holy symbols when this is over. Send letter to my temple with word of my passing. You could all be you could all be such a headache sometimes, but I loved each and every one of you with all my heart. Stay alive, destroy the Dark Crown. Cardamom, you're going to be the world's greatest baker one day. I know it. You may not have found your family here, but you were a part of my family. Fight well and bake even better, my older sister. Um, Godfrey, stay out of trouble and follow your dreams, whatever they may be. Dendroba, I haven't seen you for a few days, but remember, these people need your help. They are headstrong and a bit funny, but their hearts are in the right place. Chenille, I didn't have much of a time to get to know you, and I'm sorry I wasn't able to save your brother. Horse and Greg, you two be prepared for hardship. It's not going to be easy. Stay alive. Yukiko, Doriza.
We need to kill this son of a bitch. I don't think I'll be happy unless I have his head in my hand. Does that make sense?
Are you referring to the Dark Crown or the poor dwarf?
Well, either would be fine, but the more productive one would be the Dark Crown.
Likewise.
So what do you want to do? Go back to town? Get some sleep? If either
That
of
would
us
be
can sleep?
wise.
And then head to the mountains?
That sounds like a good
Oh, right.
idea.
Wait, no, we still gotta go to the cave.
Lily walks forward. I don't think we're strong enough to go to the caves.
I 100% agree with you.
I think maybe the mountain would be a better idea, or maybe the sky. I don't know. But I have an idea of how we may be able to beat him, because clearly we're not strong enough now. But no one here is gonna like it. I don't like it either.
Shoot.
We get help from the Shadow Man.
Oh, no, 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 no.
He's stronger than all of us.
I hate him, and I'm pretty sure he hates me.
Do you have any better ideas?
None that involve signing our souls away, so that's a better idea.
Well, I've yet to talk to him.
Let's just discuss this in the morning, because I feel like I'm only at 3 hit points at the moment.
I'm not quite sure what that means, but I understand completely.
Mm. It's slaying from Nightingale. How's the princess, or are they all still there?
Yeah, but as you all set the funeral pyre,
I walk up to the princess. I'm like, so you're queen now. How does it feel?
rather disheartening.
I look at her man. I'm like, well, at least you got an army. And I just walk back.
She walks with you.
Godfrey, Lily, you coming?
Oh, right. I'll walk alongside then.
You all walk back, and you enter back into the town, and she has a place for you to sleep for the night. If you need anything at all, come let me know.
This is an out of game question. So minotaurs and orcs aren't allowed to leave this place, right?
Minotaurs and orcs from Linrin aren't allowed to leave this place.
Okay, so they won't be like, prove you're not from Linrin, and I'm just gonna be
No.
trapped there. Okay.
No. Trust, and plus, like, there isn't anyone stopping anyone from leaving.
It's just an implied.
It's just an implied thing, and there used to be people to stop them from leaving, but they're all dead, and no one was hired to replace them.
People could leave theoretically.
Yeah, no, they can literally just walk out into the jungle or wherever else.
But like it's the jungle and they're not idiots.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if I was gonna get like border security.
No, you're good. You may get some questions later on, but for now you're fine. And don't
Okay.
forget, because this is where we're gonna end this session, unless y'all want to do anything. Don't forget that you still have Eve, who can fly you places.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a really terrible question to ask because we literally lost someone. Did we level up?
You did, yeah.
Okay, it's not till level 7 till I get gingerbread arrows. So
And I'm sorry, Star. Yukiko really did fight hard and fight well. Um, before we depart, or before we go into just RP for the remainder, I do want to ask: Does in where do you all plan to go next? Because you've got um, uh, you. So touching the area you're in now is the jungle, the woad, something to the north, and the mountains. You know what? I'm just going to tell you. To the north is the gem forest. You have the fragment that goes in the gem forest. Um, however, you also have the fragment that goes to the mountains.
Where
okay.
to go through? Okay.
So,
Well, didn't we take care of everything in the jungle?
yeah, the jungle is completed except for the ranger towers.
I say we go to the jungle. Get
What do you,
that out of the way.
the ranger towers?
Yeah.
However, you could also get some of these fragments off of you because don't forget, you are being tracked.
And what fragment did we just get?
You just got the one that belongs in the mountains.
Like, what is the element, I guess?
Bludgeoning.
Oh dear.
So earth, bludgeoning. The damage type he deals is bludgeoning, but he uses earth. So, but do y'all have any thoughts on where you should go next between the gem forest and the mountains? You all can decide this next time. I just want to leave it in your mind.
We might need to head. I guess we could head to the gem forest and just get that out of the way.
And
Yeah.
like I said, I'm not going to stop you from going to the jungle. It's up to you.
You're not. When you say things like "I'm not gonna stop you," that doesn't really fill us with much hope.
I've had DMs that would forcibly stop me from going in areas because they disagreed with my decision.
Mm. No. On one hand, I think we should just get the gem forest done, but I don't know. Out of curiosity, if we no, because PB can't go. If we were to give him the gems for the gem forest, could he activate it for us?
Who?
PB, since he's in the jungle.
He can't leave the jungle.
Yeah, no, but aren't the ranger towers in the jungle?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said gem forest. He possibly can. Or you can use one of those ranger towers and call a ranger and give them the proper gems and tell them to go fill the ranger towers.
Do we
Or
trust people?
or you can send Lily to go do it.
No, we need anyone we can get.
It would be nice to get more people and more powers to take on what's in store for us.
So it's up to you whether or not you go to the gem forest or the mountains, or maybe you're gonna fly somewhere else. Just for reference, don't forget you did hear about the blacksmith in the volcanic area. And then I'm trying to see who else you heard of. You know that there is also the Sky Islands, and eve so you can fly there. So there are a number of options you can do. Whatever you do is up to you.
We should probably think about it in the next session. We'll
Okay.
talk.
And hopefully you'll have more people next session. Because I recognize the fact that it was extra hard because there were only 3 people.
If we had a full party, we would have beaten this mess easy
The-
peasy.
But do know that you have just beaten one of the hardest fragment fights.
This is one of
That's
the
good.
hardest. There's more. One of implies more.
This is not the hardest, no.
And do you mind if I give a slight spoiler about? Well,
I'm gonna trust you, but like, please know, like, don't spoil anything big.
oh no, it's not. Don't worry. There are certainly harder fights. You likely will not have to deal with them too much later on, though. Likely depends on what you do. That is it. I'm not saying what it is. I'm not saying when, where. I'm just saying it's likely you won't deal with them till later.
Just depends on what you do.
Yeah.
So it's up to you all where you go next. I'm gonna let you all think about it, until next session. Despite the terrible parts of this session, I did genuinely have fun, and I hope you all did too. I know this battle was really hard, and it was like really like emotionally difficult, but you all pulled through, and I don't tell you all this enough, but I'm proud of you. Yeah, most of you pulled through, but I'm still proud of you.
I don't know. I just hope more people show up next time.
Um, all right. So, anything else anyone wants to do before the end? Um,
I've got nothing left to add.
um, all right. I will see all of you next time.
I have to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Very well.